now tuned in to the Pod Gods Network.
And make sure you head on over to podgodsnetwork.com and check out all 115 million shows we have available for your free consumption. They're all free, they're all funny, and they're all fucking Pod Gods. Go check them out. Podgodsnetwork.com, 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 podgodsnetwork.com.
Hey, welcome back to the Shameless Plug Studios. This is Salty Language, episode 56. I am Brian.
I am Tony.
Huh, imagine that.
You have a hard time remembering what number are we on?
I do, yeah.
Same here.
I've got it written down right in front of me, too.
I saw you look down.
Yeah.
I was thinking this morning on the way
Way
over
to pull
here.
the curtain
or
back,
this
asshole.
morning. Yeah, break the fourth wall.
Mm-hmm.
This afternoon on the way over here, I'm like, what number are we even on?
Yep.
I don't
56.
I don't quite recall.
Yeah. I think it's 56. I don't know. If it's not,
Oh, wait, it's the hook. All right. That's a yeah, oh by the Nunchaks, if you're interested.
Yep.
Oh, did you see Dave? He officially followed me on SoundCloud, so he has a SoundCloud now. So I'm going to start looking at his account for shit he might put up to open up our show with.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, although he has officially, last I checked, no sounds on there yet.
So it's a no SoundCloud?
It is a no SoundCloud, yes. It's a clear skies, in this, clear skies.
Stinks to be him, doesn't it?
But it never occurred to me to peruse SoundCloud for music to open up the show with,
Yeah.
because that's all out there for people to use.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Well, no,
Yeah.
Yeah, I never thought about it either.
Yeah. So
And we do have an account,
We
so
do.
you can't
So I'm
follow
gonna-
people.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to start doing that. And I have my own personal account that I used once, and people follow me left and right.
Well, of course they do.
Yeah, I think I just told a stupid joke over it to submit here,
Yeah, you'll do that.
and yeah,
But you realize quickly that you're no Shecky Shadell.
I am no Don Shecky Shadell, or as we like to call him, DSS.
We do?
I don't know.
All right.
Do we?
No.
Okay. All right, that was a fail.
Yeah.
First one of the day. Exactly. I went to make a right turn, and I ended up making a left turn right into the old bridge abutment.
Yes. Yes. Like, oh, this looks like a shortcut off the road.
Oh, it's a ditch full of water, like the lawnmower guy. Did you hear about that
No.
douche in Ottawa County?
No.
He flipped his lawnmower into a water-filled ditch and drowned.
Wow.
Yeah. Makes me laugh. I can't
Wow,
help it.
man. That's sad. Why would you laugh at that?
Because if you're going to die in a ditch by
Yeah.
a lawnmower, I mean, come on. The only reason I clicked on
Was
the
he
story...
drinking?
He better have been.
I know, right?
No, the only reason I clicked on the story is it said, man dies of lawnmower accident. I'm like, oh, this could
Always
be great.
have to read those, yeah.
And it was just a simple drowning.
Because you never know how it's going to turn out.
It was probably more like man dies of water, to be honest.
Yeah, the lawnmower just probably would it fall on him, so he couldn't get
they
up
didn't really
probably or
say,
something.
you know.
Yeah, he had no Hulk strength.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was hoping it'd be like a, what was that Stephen King movie with the big green goblin semi that drove around killing everybody?
Maximum Overdrive.
Yeah, I was hoping it'd be like a Maximum Overdrive moment, and the lawnmower just kind of came to life and ran
And
him
ate
down
him,
the
yeah.
yard.
That'd be something.
That would be something.
Like, I want footage of that.
Like, oh, thank God we got mulching blades.
Ooh. Luckily, he went into the bag, so it was easy cleanup.
Easy cleanup.
Yeah. Took the bag off, dumped it.
Put it in styrofoam containers, ground meat.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I just threw it in the compost heap.
You're not supposed to throw meat in compost. I know this.
Whoops. Just because you're not supposed to doesn't mean you can't.
Okay, that's a good point. That's
You
a
never
very
know.
good
A
point.
bum might get in there and, get a meal or something.
Well, then they get ran over by death mower.
Also that.
Yes.
Well, that's why you put the meat in there.
Ooh, I might have to write
Bait.
death mower on the side of my lawnmower.
Yeah, Death Mower.
Death mower.
That's a good name.
It is a good name.
Sounds like a 80s metal band.
It certainly does. Opening up for like Rat.
Yikes. weeks. Not now. It'd be the other way around.
That's true. Rat opening for anybody?
Yeah. Rat opening for Bob's waffle cones. Ooh, waffle cones.
They are delicious.
They are.
Yes.
All right, let's shut this thing down. Go get some waffle cones.
Fuck yeah.
We out. No.
Have a... Oh, wait.
Nope.
All right. Boo. Have a giant oversized bottle of
Wait,
ale.
I got
You'll
it.
be fine.
We'll tell everyone to stay here until we get back.
Oh, perfect.
Yes.
This is dead air. If you listen close, you can hear the fans in the background.
Yeah, it'll be like a hidden track on a CD or something. You know?
Yes, exactly. Dude, why does my CD say 99 tracks? What the fuck?
A Tool CD.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
God damn it.
There was like a day and a half of silence, and then it was like 2 minutes of music
Yes.
or whatever it was. Oy.
Yeah, the good old days of actually having CDs
Right.
with tracks.
Or AOL stuff so you could wing them up onto the building.
Well, they did make great Frisbees. Who didn't do that?
Especially when they were promoting terrible movies.
Oh, you remember when they send the AOL floppies?
Yeah.
I'd fucking erase them
Oh,
and
yeah,
use them
yeah.
as blank discs then.
I know, I was
With very
disappointed.
minimal space, though, because they didn't really give you a
No,
lot.
yeah. Disappointed that when they switched to the CDs because you
Yeah,
couldn't do that anymore.
Exactly.
Then it was just Frisbee time.
Yeah, Frisbee time indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine, though. So how was your week?
Yep.
All right.
Pretty uneventful.
Pretty uneventful?
Yeah,
Yeah, fair enough.
if you know what I'm saying.
I hear you, boss.
Pus fingers healed up.
Hey, that's good.
Well, I have dead skin, but so
Eh.
now it's dead skin finger.
Puss finger sounds way better.
I know, and it's a Bond villain.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you call yourself?
Puss finger.
He just walks around. Yeah.
It's like, oh god. Bond's
Every once in a while-
strapped to the table. He's just,
Every
I'll
once in a while,
touch
it
you.
just squirts.
He just pinches his finger.
Oh fuck! What movie was that? Was that There was like a guy that had. I think it was like oh shit, Scary Movie. I think it was because it was.
Wasn't it Chris Elliott?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Like
it was.
he had those fucking like pus things on his face or whatever, and he talked, and they would squirt.
Squirt?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was a scary movie.
yeah, something along those lines. That's nasty.
It isn't, but it's hilarious.
Yes,
Yeah.
not as good as Eagle Heart.
Eagle Heart's terrific.
I know,
It's
right?
one of my favorite shows.
Of course it is.
It's no children's hospital though.
No,
I mean, that's on another level.
or whatever. Paul Shear's.
I still haven't watched that show yet
NS
because I forget about it.
NTSF SD or SUV SD.
Letter.
Oh, it's brutal
letter.
to remember. Yeah, it's a funny show though.
I wouldn't know.
If you're into that kind of comedy.
Which, if they listen to this podcast, they probably are.
Nope.
Or not. Either way.
9.
999.
So,
Yes.
you know, you can a great way to watch those television programs would be to purchase the DVDs of them.
Good point.
Yes.
I would go to Amazon.com through saltylanguage.com using the banner. But that's just me.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. I heard something on. I'm going to straight out steal this from Jay Moore's podcast this
Jay
week
Moore's?
or a couple weeks ago. Just straight out, if you have Amazon.com bookmarked
Oh,
on
yeah.
your page or on your browser or whatever, get rid of that link. Bookmark saltylanguage.com, and if you want to go to Amazon, just go there.
Just go right through the little happy banner at the top of the
Yep.
page.
Just
It's a happy little banner.
kung fu punch that, or judo chop that thing, and go order whatever it is
You
you
know what's
need. to
terrific
order.
about Amazon?
Everything,
Everything. You get anything you want on Amazon.
pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah, exactly.
I don't think you can buy children on there.
Well, correction, because I was looking, you cannot buy adult underoos on Amazon.
All right, that's disappointing.
That
I'm
is
not going to
disappointing.
lie. I'm not happy about
Because
that.
I'm pretty sure, because I'm going to die in my Wilford costume,
Yes.
then I'm going to just have some adult underoos on underneath. I did find a website that sells them.
Excellent.
Yes.
Excellent. Well, I don't know if that's excellent or not.
I know.
'cause I don't really want to see
We'll
them.
see when the costume shows up how heavy it is. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to die.
What you need are some ones that look like the ones that you remember back in the Spider-Man and Friends cartoon was was it Starfire and Iceman?
Right.
Or you remember, or was it in the comics when Iceman would be in human form and he was just wearing like a pair of Hanes, basically?
Yeah, the high-waisted hangs.
Yeah.
Of course.
That's what you need.
That'd look real good.
And then if you start dying in the other costume, you could be like, "What are you?" Be like, "I'm Iceman" when he's not ice.
Well, because when he turned to ice, he still had the hangs on. They had
Right.
the lines for
Yeah.
some reason.
Yeah,
I guess he didn't want ice dick, you know?
yeah.
Although who does, to be honest? What
Seeing
is that little nub?
Seeing his icicles hanging out.
Exactly.
Damn it. No, those are on his ass. Those
Oh.
are the equivalents of dingleberries.
He's all embarrassed in front of Starfire.
Yeah. He's
I'm
like, "It's
always cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's an innie.
She's like, here, I'll warm you up. No.
Hilarious.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely swing by saltylanguage.com and have a rooksy.
People have started buying shit,
Excellent.
to be fair.
Excellent.
Although I learned a hard lesson. I myself...
Pegging?
Ouch. Myself cannot buy through that. And it doesn't credit me because I made a purchase.
That's a shame.
And I'm like, hey, let me see where we're at now. Doesn't show up. So
Oh, time to set up dummy accounts.
Exactly.
No.
Burner account.
Woo! Also, while you're on saltylanguage.com, if you're a newer listener,
Yes.
our early episodes, a few of them are not available on iTunes anymore because they only let you put up 50 at a time.
That's true.
So you
So
can
the first 6 you're saying aren't available.
Yes,
Since we're on
sir.
56.
Yes. You can swing by saltylanguage.com and grab those episodes if need be.
Yeah, there's an episodes tab, and it takes you to our Libsyn page, and you
Yep.
can just download them right to your computer.
Yes.
And I don't know if you can go all the way that far back on Stitcher. I don't know how far back they go.
I'm not sure. I actually meant to look and I forgot.
Yeah, I
so.
didn't think about it either.
If only we had a Bing Babe.
Damn it.
I know. You know, one episode I recommend is number 47, which is called Just Keep Calling.
There you go.
That's a good episode. That's one that takes us out of our normal element to where, you know, instead of discussing, you know, the world and
Dicks,
dicks,
boobs,
boobs, and
fart jokes.
fart jokes, and other various pussy appendages. Yeah, well, yeah.
Is that Puss Finger's number one man? Puss Dick?
Oh God,
No, Puss Prick. That sounds better.
that's ugh. What is?
They call him P squared in the headquarters.
Well,
though.
of course.
Of course.
Ugh, that's nasty, man. He just rubs his
But
hurt.
behind his back to call him Old Drippy Dick.
Well, of course.
Why wouldn't
of course,
you?
Yeah. It's all right there.
I would recommend all of them
yes.
because they're all full of genius.
Do you know what you should? If we've done a few movie reviews,
Yes, we have.
if you haven't listened to those,
Actually, what you should do is you should start from number one. And you'd be like, wow, these guys are really rough.
yes,
And then hear how polished we get as we go on.
yes, that's it.
Because, sure, we're very polished now.
Yes, probably not.
No,
That's all right.
that's all right, though.
Did you see? You know, like a favorite apparently seems to be Hobo with a Shotgun.
Well, it is a terrific
That
movie.
is our most downloaded movie review.
Chainsaw Shield.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Oh, no, I'm sorry, Lawnmower Shield.
Lawnmower Shield. Yes.
Yeah.
When the whore with the heart of gold.
Yep, the Horror of a Heart of Gold. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
I guess it's hard to you say it
not a
after. It
spoiler.
doesn't do anything, does it?
No.
Here's
it
how the
does.
movie ended.
Now,
Spoiler alert.
Well, it depends. You know, if they live their life like the guy from Memento,
True.
then maybe it helps out.
Good point. Good point. I like it.
Like, oh, he's going backwards. Spoiler alert. Oh, maybe I shouldn't listen. Probably not.
Yeah, it's fine.
So, did you hear that Fred Durst announced that Limp Bizkit's officially done?
Weren't they already?
See, that's kind of what everyone has said. Was like, wait, they're still together?
maybe Fred Durst is just holding on to something like
that's what
besides
I'm
his
guessing.
red ball cap and his one fling of Christina.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the highlights of his career.
Yes, exactly.
That's my guess. It just made me laugh because apparently, I guess I forgot where it said he announced it, probably on Twitter. And just people afterwards were like, wait, so.
Yeah, I didn't know this was news.
Mhm.
Wait, he has followers on Twitter?
I guess?
Hold on, I'm seeing. I gotta see how many followers he has.
Yeah, I don't know what his Twitter handle is.
That's where Google comes in.
That's true.
Because I'm sure not going to follow him.
Yeah, you are. Don't worry.
Fred Durst. Not Durd, thank you. Stupid big thumbs.
I don't know, man. Fred Durd might be a good follow.
That's true. Yo, Fred Durd. All right, let's see here. Fred Durst needs to rehearse. He's got 1.5 million followers. Are you shitting me? Wow.
I know, right?
Must be a lot of bots in there.
Well, he does it all for the nookie.
Apparently he does. I gotta look at some of his tweets now.
I don't think we do.
Limp Bizkit trending worldwide. Oh, good job.
Yeah, because you said they broke up.
Yeah, exactly.
And people were. It's only trending because people are making fun of you. Like they're not. It's not trending because people are like, "Oh my God, reunion tour."
Hey, at West Borland, I think this is our best turning out, or this is turning out to be one of our best albums yet. We should celebrate with pancakes. Lots of pancakes.
I hope Westmoreland responded with "fuck off." I'm sure he did. He was probably like, "I would love to get some Marion Berry pancakes."
Yeah, this is not a good Twitter account.
Well, of course not. What'd you expect?
Oh, hey, there's a very insightful one. Change it up.
Oh, I thought there was going to be more. Sorry. What, are you looking at Gandhi now?
Oh, here's another good one. Just saw a Chick-fil-A chick with a chicken stick in front of Chick-fil-A Hollywood. Buck dope. Clearly,
Wow.
he deserves these 1.5 million followers.
Master of lyrics.
I feel like shit, no dinner, 3 shots of Pucatron, and my speakers were fucked up last night. Why are you tweeting? You should just carve Fred was here in a beam. You know how it ends if you watch Shawshank. Ugh, I'm closing this immediately. I've
All
seen
right.
enough.
That's Tony's highly recommended Twitter follow of the week. Wait a minute.
Oh, he stinks.
Probably.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Limp Bizkit had some nice songs back in the day. I'm sure if we listened to them now, I'd be like,
Yeah.
it's a little
I'm-
dated.
I can tell you for a fact that's
Yeah.
the case, yeah. Because I was playing random songs on my iTunes the other day, and
Just randomly
I
came
forgot
up.
what song it was from Significant Other came up, and I was just like, no.
Uh-uh.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. I remember the good old days of Counterfeit. Like off their first day. That was a sweet song.
Yep. And Faith.
Yeah, well, of course. You got to have faith.
Naturally.
I remember playing that in my little red pickup truck.
I remember
that
that.
hot pile of garbage
You are correct, sir.
with my windows down. And it's like when the song opens up,
Yeah.
and I'm sitting at the light, and I look over, and this old creepy dude's looking at me, just winks.
I bet he did.
I was like, jeez.
Yeah.
And then, of course, it turned into, rape your grandma faith,
Yes. Which is what
that
he
ties
loved.
into something later.
Oh. I see what you did
See
there.
what I did there?
Ooh, Tony tossed the ball up in the air.
Snap.
It'll take a while for us to dunk it.
Yeah, it's
but
true. It's all right.
We'll get there.
Space Jam alley-oop. That's what that is.
Damn it.
What?
Damn you and your Space Jam.
Dude,
I'm going to have
Space
to
Jam.
start singing some R. Kelly.
Hey, why not? I want to piss on you. Trip, trip, trip.
That's the
Awesome.
only R. Kelly there is to sing.
Exactly.
Oh, my.
Oh, my.
Yeah, you got anything?
Not so much.
Excellent.
I'm thinking about getting more ink. I got approved from the wife.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
It's funny. I was just talking to Jen about that the other day. I was like, Tony, and you remember we talked about
Yeah.
this once before, and you were like, I'd like to get more, but the wife's like,
Yeah, well, her thing was, and I thought she was like, no.
I mean, I understand because you've been wanting
Yeah.
to get your whole head tattooed.
Well, fuck yeah.
Yeah,
I got all this room for a swastika.
on one side and a giant dick on the other. Of
course.
Just a wang from the back of your neck all the way to your nose.
War helmet, hello.
Yeah. All the way down to your chin so it looks like balls
Of
there.
course, that's why I got my goatee.
Right. Hairy balls.
Naturally. Just got to rock them.
Very hairy balls.
But no, because her and I have been talking about like getting, like ring, something.
Yeah, swastikas, right.
Yeah, exactly. Little swastikas and like, emancipated. Damn it. Fucked it up. I'm bailing.
Fortunately,
hit the
they're
ground.
snipers.
Yeah, no shit.
You're in trouble.
But, so we've been kind of kicking around. And her thing was always like, if you're going to get something, it's got to mean something. Which,
Right.
of course. That's how I feel about,
Big titties, then.
big titties. Exactly. Right on my back. If in case I go to jail.
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
Oh, dude, I saw on Tumblr there was a guy. There was, there's those things on Tumblr that are like, worst ink or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, there was a guy that he got.
Is it Mr. Cool Ice? I love that guy.
No, it wasn't this one.
Okay.
But you know how, like I've said before, I dig pinup art.
Yeah.
This dude got a pinup, and the woman's bending over, not in like a sexual type of way, but she's like bending over a little bit so that she fits the angle of his back. Essentially, it's his whole back.
So his back looks like a nose cone of a bomber in World War II?
Yeah, kinda.
Huh.
I mean, it's like if she was bent, kind of, like this. You people at home can't see this, but
Visual jokes on
yes,
the audio.
but literally takes up almost his whole back.
Wow.
And I was like, pinup art, cool. Pinup tattoos can be cool.
Yes,
Taking up your whole back with one,
that's a problem.
yeah, get one on your arm or something, or on the
Exactly.
chest. Get it up in here or something.
Nice
Get like
tongue.
the mud flap girls on your.
Oh, geez.
You know how people get the sparrows or
Yeah.
the swallows or whatever? Yeah, just get those instead.
the mud flap girls?
Yep.
That'd be great.
All right, well, I'm going to get those.
But it's he asked for the mud flap once, but they put Yosemite Sam with the back off.
Yes.
No.
Like, he comes out and he's got truck nuts on his fucking chin.
Oh, gee, right in the middle of his chest.
Of course.
With a hitch.
Of course.
Because why wouldn't you?
Oh, well. Oof.
So, yeah, it's kicking around the idea. Don't know if or when because, shit's expensive.
Also that.
But,
yeah.
Depending on what you want to do.
Yeah.
Because, that's the other part of it. It's like, well, do you want to go more artsy?
Yeah.
Which is more expensive?
Yeah.
Or you want to go like the tribal, which is kind of cheesy and hack, but cheaper.
True.
And if you get the right tribal, it looks cool. But
No.
so I don't know.
Or you could just let me work on you with an X-Acto knife, do a little scarification on you.
Hey, now we're
Eh?
talking. We can get some coat hangers to heat that shit up. Do
Yeah.
some branding.
I mean, my hands shake a little bit, but that's all right.
That's all right.
That's a couple shots of bourbon. I'll be all
That's
right.
what booze is for, exactly. Other than that, no.
No, yeah, that's fair.
So I'm trying to think of I thought I had something else for this week that happened to me that made me very happy, but
Stop it with the happiness.
had some awesome flank steak. That was good. Yeah, I got nothing. I thought
right.
there was something else.
Well, maybe it'll come to you,
don't know.
after we're done recording.
I realized my nephew adores me. Him and I were rolling around on the ground yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I actually left early. I work early
Ah,
because Jeannie was sick as a dog.
yeah.
And get this, right? All right. She's ill, right? She's
Like-
better today. But
Does she have a license for that though?
no, illegally ill. like call off work ill. And,
Yeah.
she's like,
Yeah, I
me,
know.
you
She
don't
does it
call
all the
off.
time, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, lazy son of no.
So she's like, and, the nieces and nephews get dropped off at her house.
Yeah.
Then they go to the in-laws, right? Well, there's no niece. She was at her daycare or whatever. But anyway, Jeannie's like, all I want to do is sleep. Hey, I called mom. She's going to come get blah, 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 yada, yada. It's going to work out great. I'm like, oh, okay. She calls back like 50 minutes later. Yeah, they decided since Logan's here that they're going to leave Lincoln here with me, and they're going to go on their vacation early. Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
So I actually end up going. I don't call off work for myself.
Yeah,
You
it's
know?
true. Yeah.
I have left early before, but yeah, I was just like, holy shit.
Well, that's usually because you got gravy leg or something.
Exactly. And I do know where all the pristine bathrooms are in Toledo.
Well, of course.
But still,
As any good driver does.
exactly.
Yeah.
Got to know where to take a pit stop.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
But yeah, so I got to go home and play with the nephew, and oh man,
Were you dropping elbows on him?
It's pretty close. Strutting across the living room.
Naturally, fucking chopping his chest.
But I, you know how long it's been since I had to change a shit diaper, and I had the
Earlier that morning
Dude,
when you changed doors.
dude. He woke up from a nap, and she's like, in the chair.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, oh man, he stinks. I just set her on her, put the diaper back on her. Yeah, that didn't fly.
Yeah, I imagine that would not go over well.
Oh man, it's been a long time.
You got to watch for that kind of thing because otherwise, she might hide that diaper till you're sleeping. And you may wake up with, with a face full of it.
Yeah, you know it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I
Taped to your face.
guess that
actually.
was the other exciting thing. I got to change a shitty diaper.
Woo.
Yeah.
Man, can hardly contain that.
Oh man, it was great.
It was exciting.
So fun. It's the highlight, really.
I bet the listeners are like, man, I wish we had footage of that.
Oh, jeez. It was actually funny because the dude tried to flip over. I just held his feet, so he's like, whatever, dude. I'll wipe you. I don't give a shit.
Put him
We're
in-
getting wiped like this,
Put 'em
dogsy.
in an arm bar or not an arm bar.
Scissor
jeez.
lock him.
Whoa.
What?
How about scissoring?
No, locking. Scissor locking.
Oh. Like is that like pop and locking?
Although this kind of weirded me out though, and then I think I'll be done. Is the dude? I'm laying on the ground. He's just like attacking me, which is
Naturally,
fine, right?
yeah.
I enjoy that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But see, like I've been exercising more lately, so I've been dropping some lbs.
Right.
So I got to wear a belt all the time.
Yeah.
Because I'm not buying shorts
Right.
until next year.
Okay.
Fuck that. So
You could have got some suspenders.
I could American flag ones.
Of course.
Badass. But so I'm laying on the ground, and he finds my belt. right?
Of course.
And so I'm like, whatever. He's just because he's a kid, he likes to play shit. I'm watching TV and I look, and he pulled my belt out, so it's just like loose, and he's like flopping. Just looked like he was jerking me off. It was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, my God.
I eventually had to whip the belt across the room. I'm like, I can't handle this. Because I put the belt back in the loops and he pulled it out again.
Of course.
Oh, it was fucking
It's like
creepy.
throwing a ball for a dog,
I'm like, I'm not that kind of uncle. Get away from me.
I'm not that creepy.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like, there's no horseplay in my house.
Yeah, it was a little odd, to say the least.
Yeah, I would imagine
Yeah.
so. Especially because, knowing as a little kid, he's probably looking like he's furiously doing
Yes,
this.
exactly. He was like, this belt is the greatest thing I've seen all day. And it eventually flew into the dining room. Because, we have like baby UFC cage set up so he can't escape the living room,
It's a good idea.
Yeah. If only I had another baby, then there'd be weapons. 2 enter, 1 leaves.
It's like you just have the Hunger Games going on
Yeah,
at your
it'd be
house.
awesome.
Apparently, yeah. Sweet.
All right, so that's it. That was my experience of the week.
Well,
Fucking
that is-
festive.
more exciting than my week. A whole lot of zero.
Oh, well, just shitty diapers and ideas. That's about it. Oh, and, baby hand jobs.
Yeah, baby hand jobs. There's no way. I would love to title the episode that, and I just don't think it'll fly.
Maybe baby HJs.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Baby handies.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know. I just feel kind of dirty even.
How about the old baby knuckle shuffle?
Isn't that John Cena's move?
I have no idea.
Probably not.
Oh, shite.
Yep.
Good, clean, good fun.
Yeah. Only clean afterwards.
That's true.
I tell you. All right. Well, shall we do some of the newsies?
Let's do some of the newsies.
The first one's pretty sad, actually. Was that comic book pioneer artist Joe Kubert passed away last week.
Mm-hmm.
Like since we recorded last.
Right.
And for those who don't know who he is, this guy has had like a monumental influence on the comic world. He's drawn all sorts of things, and a lot of people, even if you don't know who he is, you probably know his kids, because Adam and Andy Kubert are his kids, and they've drawn pretty much every book out there.
Yeah, exactly.
And this guy has a school for comic book illustration, and I think it's in Jersey. So, like I said, his influence on the comic book world has been all over the place. And I know he was really famous for drawing, what was it, like Sergeant Rock, I believe, and
Yep, Tarzan,
yep. And we'll have a link to the Wikipedia page that's got all sorts of goodness about him in there. If you don't know who he is, you should look him up, because
This picture's taken in 2009?
yeah,
Yeesh.
I know. Well, he was born in 1926. I mean,
That'll do it every
yeah.
time. Hey, good job. You got good way to get out of Poland before the 30s rolled around.
Yeah, seriously.
Good job.
Yep. Yeah, like I said, he's got done all sorts of work. Huge influence on a lot of artists. And yet another icon falls in the comic book world.
Yeah, that's how
But
it goes.
it happens, because
Exactly.
everybody gets old and dies.
Yeah, it's not like I think people saw this one coming. Maybe.
Yeah.
Just given the age.
Yeah. I would agree with you on that. This is not one that it's like, what?
I mean, 85. Yeah. Did anyone say, I guess God needed a comic book artist? Anyone say something stupid like that? Or
You
am I
just
first?
did.
Yes. Fist bump.
You get credited for that moment
Sweet.
in Ass Hattery.
Now, did he die drawing? Because then he would die doing something he loved.
That's true. It's true.
At least he died doing something he loved.
I remember seeing, I think Plicky posted this the other day. Well, he retweeted on Twitter. That something that Kubert had drawn actually was like a bunch of like comic heroes and whatnot around him, and it showed him kind of like slumped over his board,
Right.
like his drawing board. But I don't remember if when that was done, if that's kind of like he just passed out at the drawing board, or if it's a that's how he wants to go kind of a thing. But rather symbolic now.
Yeah. This is an awful thing he died of.
What?
Multiple myeloma.
Oh,
It's basically bone marrow cancer.
oh my!
Ugh.
Yikes!
Yes.
Yeah, I did not read that. Why you got to take it down, man? We're just talking about no.
Well, we'll bring the shit back up. We went from, hey, if we're going to go to multiple myeloma, we're going to start at baby hand jobs. Then we're going to go down. Then we're going to go back up. It's like a roller coaster.
Well, that's what a baby hand job does. It goes down then up and down.
They don't know any better, Brian.
Well, I know. Hopefully they spit in those hands first, because a dry handy.
Dude, they put everything in their mouth.
That-
Oh, hellbound.
That was crisp, son. Crisp.
Dude, sometimes you see that pitch coming.
I know.
You
yeah.
know?
Your
Ding.
eyes get big.
Oh,
'cause
exactly.
You're like, oh, that's a four-seamer right down the middle.
Hell yeah.
Killing this ball. And you foul tip it. Damn.
No, that one felt like the end of the natural.
Yeah.
Right in the
Yeah, I was
lights.
going to say you're knocking lights out with that one. Using Wonder Bat,
You betcha.
whatever his bat was called.
Yeah.
I'm probably confusing the Simpsons one.
I think it's Wonder Bat.
It might be.
I don't know.
Can't remember. All right, enough of that down shenanigans.
All right.
Let's
Dang.
talk about something that's off the hook.
Off the hook, son.
Money. Mayor of Flavortown, if you will.
God damn it. Aren't you talking about if my Lappy would ever cooperate with me?
Jesus.
Holy hell. Are you talking about Guy Fieri?
I am.
The real life Grand Theft Auto shit that went down,
Yes,
which is
it
fantastic.
is.
You didn't hear about this, right?
No, I actually didn't.
All right. So Guy Fieri, of course he has a Lamborghini because he's a douche. $200,000 Lamborghini check
Uh-huh.
was stolen from a high-end car dealership outside of San Francisco.
Naturally.
Now here's where it gets cool. The thief scaled the building, rappelled down into the garage from the roof, cut the lock, and then drove it right out the door. Right?
Yeah.
It was a 17-year-old high school student.
Nice.
He had
Max Wade, which sounds like a character from a
It
Grand
does
Theft
sound
Auto
exactly.
game. Yeah.
He had the car parked inside a storage locker containing a potpourri of gadgetry, including automatic weapons,
All right.
a full San Francisco police uniform, electronic transmitting devices, bugs, and other evidence as possible criminal activity. What do you mean possible? You already stole a car.
Yeah.
Let's see
Mission
here.
Impossible. It's as if the teenager going all Mission Impossible to steal Guy Fieri's Lamborghini isn't insane enough. It's like Mission Impossible? That's straight up Grand Theft Auto.
Well, but this gets better.
Oh, I know.
Police are tipped off to Wade's involvement in the theft by a girl he had a crush on. Oh, high school crush. Who allegedly fired 5 shots at from the back of a speeding black motorcycle
Yeah.
after she started dating someone else. When they found the storage locker, they realized the baby was responsible for a months-long crime spree across Northern California. Long story short, he was essentially living Grand Theft Auto. Now we're going to hear about how it's all the video game's fault.
Oh, of course.
Of course.
But he's 17. He shouldn't be playing that game.
Good point.
Actually, I think it is 17.
I
think
know.
M whatever is 17, isn't it?
I
I don't
don't
remember.
know. Who cares?
Moving on.
We're too old to care.
Yeah, it's true. No one's checking my ID.
So yeah, I mean, it just the rest of the article is basically like blah blah blah. Cool shit might happen, but that's not it. I think it's hilarious though.
Yeah.
Oh, here you go. There is actually more. Police are on the lookout for 2 suspects that are trying to break him out of juvenile detention with
Yeah.
a sledgehammer. That's hilarious.
Uh-huh.
I gotta say though, I mean, if you're gonna steal a car, why not steal a Lambo,
Yeah.
right?
Especially one that belongs to a guy.
Guy Fiat, where's that red Camaro he's always driving?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
doubt.
saying, boss?
I think I'd rather steal that.
Exactly. Because you think he's sitting in a Lambo, you're going to get all that hair gel on the back of your head. There's going to be like French fries and shit in the cup
It's
holders.
true, yeah.
Actually, it probably doesn't even have cup holders. It's a Lamborghini.
Yeah.
They're not built for comfort.
There's probably no seats and stuff, though. It's probably just piles of money you sit on.
Money.
Oh,
Hot dog wrappers.
he makes insane amounts of money.
I know, and I don't get it because I enjoy Triple D Dogsy.
Yeah.
That's a fun show to watch.
Uh-huh.
But if I watch his cooking show,
Yeah.
suicide is on the table.
That's fair.
You know
I'll
what
tell
I'm
you
saying?
what. I've seen Triple D enough now that I kind of can't even stand him on Triple D anymore.
I don't watch it for him, to be fair.
No,
You know,
I don't either.
yeah.
But that's
I hear you.
the problem is that he's part of it.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
He's pretty annoying.
Yes,
Money.
off the hook.
Off the hook.
Now, here's a story that close to my heart. Not really. Zombie debt collections. Hollywood Video is dead, but bills still haunt consumers.
Spooky.
And the quick backstory on that is that for those of you who don't know me, I spent almost 4 years of my life as a drone for Hollywood Video.
Drone.
Half of it is a drone, half of it is a drone with keys. And basically what's happening here is that Hollywood Video went out of business. Movie galleries, I believe, they declared bankruptcy. And there's a bunch of money still owed to the firm, I believe it says, that represents them. So the only way they could think of to come up with money to pay the firm was to start sending collection letters to people that had late fees to Hollywood Video.
That's unbelievable.
Right? For everyone who thinks that Blockbuster sending the letters out for their fees are ridiculous, which they are.
Yes.
This goes another step, man. These companies not even in business anymore, and they're still trying to collect.
Yeah,
I don't know
pretty
how.
shitty.
Yeah, it's.
I'd love to know how much money they owe this.
I'll tell you what would happen if I got one of those letters. It'd be a giant fuck you.
Exactly. I got an idea. Shred.
Yeah. They're like, how about you're out of business? Tough titties.
Wow. That's
Amazing, isn't it?
credit reports being ruined by $39 late fees.
Yeah. Well, Blockbuster's been doing that for years, though.
Yeah.
Blockbuster's terrible, man. They are. I don't know if they still are, but for a while, like my brother David got collection letters from them for like $12,
Ugh.
and it's like a collection letter. And you know, from
Yeah.
your time where we've both worked for Family Video, also,
Right.
you know, when you do the collection stuff, you know, the collections places get a cut of whatever comes back.
Yeah, you wouldn't think they'd be like $12. Go fuck yourself. This
Yeah,
isn't worth our time.
Exactly. But says the Virginia Better Business Bureau office warned of a flurry of new complaints last month. Go figure. You know, people are turning in all sorts of complaints against the companies trying to, you know, collect monies.
Right.
But yeah, like you said, the worst part is the other thing. You know, it is interesting because it says in here receipts required, and like someone, like, where is it? I asked them how I can go about proving I didn't rent these DVDs, and a woman stated I would have to send in a receipt or contract stating it was impossible. My feeling is they should have to prove I did rent those DVDs.
Yeah.
But like, show me some paperwork.
Like, I've never seen. I haven't been there in years.
I
What do
will
you
say
mean?
this: Hollywood Video did used to make people sign for stuff, but after so long, those receipts went in the trash.
Yeah. Do you think any of that shit's laying around?
I wouldn't
Hell
think
no.
so. I would assume that shit like that's probably just considered useless paperwork and
Yeah.
shredded, probably destroyed by now.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
What a bunch of asshats.
I know, right? Thanks to Garrett for sending that one in.
That's a good one.
I
That's
think-
a good one.
I want to say someone else sent that in too, but oh well. You get no credit.
You get nothing.
Garrett sent it in first.
Huh.
All right, what's next?
You know who's going chicken hunting, Brian?
Oh, damn it, man.
Chris will like that one.
Yeah, he will.
The FBI's going chicken hunting.
Yep, they sure are.
They sure are. They are. Well, actually, they classified. I don't know how long ago. Oh, here you go. 2011.
Yeah.
They classified the Juggalos, who those who don't know are ICP fans, as a gang, quote unquote.
Right.
Well, the Juggalos strike back because they're now suing the FBI
Yep.
for classifying them as a gang. And I'll be honest, I didn't read the story.
All right, I'll give you a quick rundown.
Give me the
on this.
rundown.
Is basically they're suing the FBI because they're saying that it could essentially ruin their fans' lives.
Fair enough.
Okay, basically stating that maybe a dude who like they
I
there's,
see. Okay, I see now.
there's some good examples in this.
Like, here you go. If a fan were to get picked up for a minor offense like a speeding ticket, he's in a gang file. Suddenly, it ain't somebody who fucked up. This must be ICP talking.
naturally,
It's a gang member that fucked up, and they get a heavier sentence.
which is true.
Now, somebody give me a hatchet or something.
There's actually another one in there that there was a guy who split with his wife, girlfriend, whatever, and they have a kid. His place is like decked out in ICP stuff. The children's services showed up to check out the environment,
Right.
see all this gang paraphernalia,
Ah, geez.
and he
See,
lost
okay.
custody of his daughter.
I'm not normally going to side with ICP, but
Exactly.
I have to side with them. on
This is
one.
why before we recorded, when I told you that I actually was like, we're going to have a little bit of a serious conversation here, I am 100% on ICP side on this.
That would be like classifying Star Wars fans as gang members. To be
Yes,
fair,
you're absolutely right. Now, I will say this. There are elements of the ICP fans
Well, yes.
that there's been a lot of dumbass shit.
well, yes, but you'll have that with every group.
True.
You know?
But they have a pretty
They're
decent number of it.
Theirs are larger.
Yeah. Now, what's weird is that I want to say later in the column it talks about. I forgot where it is here. There's shoot, I can't find it now. It says something like there's only like 4 states or 3 states or something that have had actual.
Oh, yeah, here you go. While criminal juggalo subsets have been identified in 21 states, juggalos are only formally recognized as a gang in 4 states.
Yeah, that seems like that's the FBI is overreacting if that's the case.
I would agree.
And I do totally agree with the points that they made about, like they said, someone gets pulled over for speeding and they see the ICP thing. And it's funny because it reminds me of there's some episodes of The Shield that basically at one point they're trying to crack down on this one gang. So basically they have a thing that anyone they see wearing gang colors, signs, whatever, they take their picture.
Right.
And they keep a log of them as a gang, which is this. It's not just a TV thing. This I know it existed in Toledo. Remember they had the gang task force
Right.
and shit. This exists in other areas, and it's kind of the same thing. That maybe somebody, like they said, maybe somebody just fucks up once. You're rolling stop and you get pulled over.
Yeah.
Well, now you're a gang member who rolling stopped, or maybe something that's maybe you get into a fight somewhere, like in a bar, which is stupid.
Right.
But now you're a gang member who's
Who's
is
in
this a
fight
gang
at the bar.
fight?
Like,
Yeah.
oh, shit, it's a hit, dog.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And now maybe it's escalated into something
Now,
stupid.
What I want to know, though, is there's 4 states that formally recognize juggalos as a gang, right?
Yeah.
I would assume Michigan's one of them, just because that's Detroit's the home base.
It would not
of
surprise
ICP.
me.
Check.
Yeah.
Does that mean there's groups of face-painted dudes running around in Detroit causing havoc? Because this sounds a lot like the Warriors.
Yes.
I'm just saying.
It's funny where my head actually went was Batman Beyond
Oh, fair enough.
because of the Jokers.
The Jokers, yeah.
gang. But yeah, that's a good point. I hadn't even thought about that.
Strange.
I know we probably shocked a lot of people by. Well, we shouldn't because if you take ICP out of this, put any other group up there.
Mickey Mouse Club.
Yeah, Eminem fans.
There you go.
You know what I mean? Whatever. You just put somebody else up in that,
I like the peanut butter ones myself.
like the dark chocolate peanut butter ones.
Oh, wait.
Or peanut ones.
Pretzel.
Oh, I do like the pretzel.
I'll let a pretzel M&M fuck me in the mouth. Because they're delicious.
Take it.
Do
Take it. I ain't happy till you're gagging, boy. So, yes. So to summarize, Violent J says that a Juggalo is not a gang member, which, he's in a lot of ways he's probably right. But it's like the problem is that the scene that they are promoting is gun carrying, hatchets.
Here's how I'm going to
lots
tie
of
it
dark
into.
stuff.
With biker gangs, typically they wear patches that say 1%ers.
Yeah.
Because it's 1% of bikers are in like a violent gang.
Right.
99% aren't.
Exactly.
So it's probably about
Yeah. No, I totally
you know what I'm
agree.
saying?
Totally agree.
So I'm sure there's a group of juggalos that enjoy beating the crap out of people and being nonsensical. But then there's the other group that just like, having Fago shot in their asshole and, doing cartwheels at a concert or
Right.
whatever.
Well, he ain't doing cartwheels,
Well, he could try. It'd be funny.
especially after having Fago shot in his ass.
Yes. And then it shoots out.
Yeah.
This is
It's
terrific.
like oh fuck, what is it? What's that firework that it like spins and it just shoots?
Oh,
like
God.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what
Yeah.
you're talking about. Fuck. That's
Forgot
going to
what
really
they're
bug
called.
me.
Yeah. So, again, if only we had a Bing Babe.
Exactly. Bing, babe. Hello. Hello.
All right. So, there you go. Chris actually sent. I was going to talk about this anyways, but Chris sent a thing earlier. It was like, you guys should talk about this. So I think
He really needs to call in.
I know.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of that,
Speaking of what?
calling in.
Calling in.
We got it all worked out, kids. That by the time you
We are smart.
smart, we got the Tekanina.
I was waiting for it.
That by the
Hopefully it's
time
not
next
Techmaster
week when
Tony.
we're recording, and you have to follow us on the Twitter.
Salty_language.
Yes. And I guess we should probably put it on the Facebook because not everyone is on Twitter.
Yeah, fine.
Salty Language on Facebook. Yeah, you know. But anyway, that you can Skype in, and maybe we'll be taking some live to record phone calls.
Yes.
So
Maybe.
yeah, just follow us on the Twitter
Unless we don't like you.
and the Facebook, I guess,
Yes.
for details.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because we'll be pumping the shit out of it,
Oh, yeah.
like we were pretzel M&Ms.
I was just going to say that.
or
Nice.
baby hands.
Oh, man. Kid had small hands, but, man, they knew what they were doing. All right.
Oh God.
So now time for the slam dunk, the payoff,
Oh, the alley-oop I launched at
Yep.
the very beginning of the
the
show.
windmill jam.
Man,
He's on
20.
fire.
Oh wait, this is sexy. Is it?
No.
All right. Man, 20, caught by his father trying to rape his grandmother. Dun, dun, dun.
Because he couldn't get a girlfriend.
Well, if you're raping old ladies, that's not going to get the ladies coming. I'm just saying.
Probably not.
No.
Yeah. Deep dick and granny's never a good idea.
No.
Although it does sound like a porn title.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. Don't make me Google it.
If it isn't, it's going to be in the Salty Language porno line. Salty Language erotica.
Wow. I love this third line here. He had complained about not being able to find a girlfriend and told her he was going to get some.
Now, you missed the other part. He's alleged to have beaten his grandmother with a hammer
Oh, God, I skipped that.
before trying to rape her.
Now, is it just an actual hammer, or is that what he calls his dick?
He's just mushroom stamping the shit out of her.
Exactly.
Flop, flop, flop. Yeah. Wow. Police said Dye's assault was stopped by his father after he heard the screams of his 61-year-old mother. He found his son on top of his mother with his trousers,
Who wears trousers?
breeches pulled down, and hitting her in the head with a hammer. Because, nothing gets Granny's panties sopping like hammer shots to the dome.
Or face blood?
Yeah. The father pulled his own away and detained him until police arrived.
Dude, how did he not choke the shit out of him?
Or take the hammer, beat the fuck out
yeah,
of him
exactly.
himself.
Holy
Yeah.
hell.
This kid's lucky that he's not dead.
Yes.
Because I'll tell you what, if I had done that, not that I'd ever do this, but if I had done something like that, my dad walked in on me, I'd be dead.
Yes.
There'd be no stopping him.
Wow.
In fact, well, in all fairness, if my dad walked on me doing that to any woman, I'd be dead.
Yes.
So he'd beat me at least within an inch of my life. Probably all the way, though.
Maybe a half an inch.
Just the tip. How awful is this, man? I mean, can you imagine being this kid's dad walking in? He hears his mom screaming. He's like, oh, fuck, moms. This guy's 61-year-old
Yeah.
mother. Fucking, hauls ass up the stairs, kicks the door in like he's SWAT team. Fucking,
And there's his boy.
yes, balls
his
slapping
trousers
all
down.
over grandma. Yeah. It's
Ugh.
like, what the fuck?
Pounding her with a hammer. And the hammer.
Damn it, man. Ugh. Oh, man. That's just awful. This is in Carolina, by the way, for the folks who
Not Florida,
may be
believe it or
curious
not.
if they're doing the Salty Language drinking game as to the locations of places.
It is South Kakalaki.
It is.
Beware, Amber, if you listen to this podcast, which I don't think you do.
Yeah. The arrest report said he began attacking her after telling her, complaining he didn't have a girlfriend and was going to get some.
Dude, there's the internet.
I know.
Just fucking fap in a corner like a creature you are. and
Seriously.
What's wrong with you?
He then exposed himself to the woman, tried to rape her before hitting her in the head again with the hammer, knocking her onto the ground. The father caught him in the act, of course. Man, that's just...
Well, it says trying to rape, so he didn't actually complete the action.
Oh, okay, well,
He
that's
just,
good.
waggled his dick at her and hit her with a hammer,
Good God.
which
man.
is still pretty bad.
You shouldn't be trying to stick the snake in Grandma's basket. You know
No.
what I mean?
No. That's the last thing Grandma wants to see,
Yeah,
and
no
the last
doubt.
thing Grandma should see.
Yeah.
Isn't that right?
Sure.
Been funny if she said no.
Exactly. Would have been
Yikes.
hilarious. Yeah, that is a creepy story.
No doubt.
I'm closing that tab because
That's
it offends
terrible.
me.
Terrible.
But this is hilarious, Brian.
Yes, it is.
Would you like the headline? Or you want me to take the
Yeah,
headline?
go ahead.
Does anyone remember Chris Tucker from...
Do you understand the way
Exactly. From such blockbusters as Rush Hour 1, 2, and 3,
and Fifth Dimension.
Fifth Element.
Or Element, sorry, yeah.
And-
Fifth Dimension. That's a fucking...
Oh, wasn't he in Friday? Wasn't that Chris Tucker?
I believe he was.
Yeah, okay. Friday franchise.
Real quick, wasn't Fifth Dimension, wasn't that like the group that Lionel Richie was in or something? No, that was Commodores. Never mind.
Way off.
That was way off, yeah. I should know that. I like Lionel Richie. What am I doing?
So I'm sitting here talking about Chris Tucker. You would think, like, I'm going to be like, dude, his next movie?
No.
Nope. That he's balling out? No.
No.
It actually says right here, at one time, he was the highest paid actor in the world.
And he was. God knows why.
Because of Rush Hours. Those movies are huge.
Oh, I know they were huge, but Jesus Christ.
So guess what, Brian? His net worth currently... You want to say guess? Wait, it's right in front of you.
Yeah, it's right in front of me.
some
I mean,
answers.
I can guess, but I'm going to get it right.
Is $11.5 million.
That's good.
Negative.
Whoops.
Whoops. How is that even possible?
Balling.
Oh, that's probably what it was. Balling
Dude,
too much.
That's how balling he is. He gives no fucks about having negative $11.5 million.
Exactly. Good point.
Yeah. He's like, I just run up tabs everywhere and leave.
I mean, how's that? How do you get negative $11.5 million?
Oh my God! Did you read the lower part of this?
I know Friday films in the works.
Yes.
What are you thinking, Cube?
You know what? No, I'll allow that. 'Cause
Friday after next
listen,
Friday.
If Cube's gonna do something, I'm cool with him trying to put another Friday film together.
You don't want Are We There Yet 5?
Yeah.
The Reckoning?
No, the new one will just be called Say It Again, and I'm gonna turn this car around.
God damn it, we're there.
Cube finally snaps, goes back to his roots,
That'd be great.
starts going gangsta on all
Hell
of them.
yeah.
Two to the dome, pulls out his Chrome 45. Tat, tat, tat.
Yeah.
Be a short film, though.
I can't believe. Oh, it's here. Chris Tucker's Tucker's currently facing foreclosure on a 10,000 square foot, $6 million Florida mansion.
Wow.
Owes the IRS $11 million in taxes
Good God.
because he didn't file for 01, 02, 04, and
How the
05.
fuck do you owe that kind of
His mortgage
money,
is
dude?
$4.4 million.
I saw that.
Damn.
Oh.
Sell that chain on your neck, boy. Jesus Christ.
Dude, he made $25 million for Rush Hour 3.
$40 million 2-movie contract. Oh, okay, 25.
Did you see it? Dude, not only did he make
He made
25
20%
mil.
of receipts.
Yeah. Wow.
Jesus. Come on, dude.
Wow. And I'll tell you what, I watched Rush Hour 1, and I was fine with it.
Yeah.
Didn't zero fucks gave.
There's
You
no
know.
Shanghai Noon.
Oh God. I honestly, Chris Tucker annoyed the shit out of me, and also working at the video store and hearing the. Oh, dude, it was in the loop when it came out on
Oh,
video,
jeez.
and you know that loop
Yeah.
thing that I had to listen to that was like half an hour long, but played from like noon to 9.
Yes.
Oh God.
Yes.
Yeah. After enough, oh man, I grew so tired of that to the point now that I still don't even want to watch Rush Hour.
So you got Chris Tucker making all his money. You got Cube, who's like doing crazy well.
Yeah,
It's great that he's throwing a bone out to his buddy here
yeah.
with yet another Friday movie.
Well, you know, it's like Adam Sandler with Rob Schneider. You know? So without Adam Sandler, ain't nobody giving Rob Schneider work.
You know how happy I'd make if I saw Rob Schneider holding a sign on the side of the road?
It says, you know, will not be funny for money.
Hungry comedian. No, you're not. Drive by.
He's a liar.
You're a liar. You're a dirty liar. That's awesome.
Ugh. Well, did you see, like, the site you got this from is that Celebrity Net Worth, and there's a randomize button at the top.
Ooh.
This looks like
Damn it, I just closed my
right?
tab.
Bam! Let's see who comes up.
Please.
Not that we're going to do this all night, but Philip Seymour Hoffman has a net worth of $35 million.
You want to kiss me?
No.
Boogie Nights.
Oh, I was thinking you were doing Capote there.
Oh.
It probably works. I don't know who that is.
Who's it? Well, what's the name?
Sven Goran Eriksson.
Oh, that guy from such movies as.
Oh, of course. He's a soccer manager.
Oh, I have his rookie card.
He's worth as much as Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Is he?
Yeah, we'll do one more. Peggy Fleming is worth $8 million.
I don't know her.
You don't know who Peggy Fleming is?
The name's very familiar.
Professional ice skater? Well, she was
Oh.
in the Olympics and whatever.
Okay, then I don't know.
Forever ago.
She's an ice skater and she's worth how much?
$8 million.
Huh.
Some of those Olympians get mad loot. Like if they're a gold medal winner,
Oh, yeah.
mad loot. Like
Craziness.
Phelps and Usain Bolt have got lucrative deals, if you will.
Lucrative.
Lucrative.
Some would say sexy.
No one says that.
Okay.
Dude, Sheila E. is worth $12 million.
I don't know who that is either.
You don't know who Sheila E. is?
No.
Oh, my God. I can't remember what group she was with from the 80s.
Flock of Seagulls?
No. She toured with Prince. She's like I believe she's a percussionist. But anyways, she's worked with all sorts of various famous things. I can't believe you don't remember her from the
name,
80s.
I didn't. Maybe if I saw it, well, see.
Like Prince gave her start basically, and then she toured with Prince, but still, she's worth $12 million. Chris Tucker, negative 11.5.
$11.5.
All right, moving on.
Good job, Chris. Good job.
Justin Gilpatrick survives being crushed by recycling compactor truck twice.
Oh my! Why you?
I know.
Fuck you, Huffington Post.
The first line:
Justin Kilpatrick was trashed.
After a night out at a Portland, Oregon bar on Thursday, a 27-year-old made the wise decision not to drive home drunk. All right, good on him, you know. Less wise, however, was the choice to curl up in a recycling dumpster to sleep off the booze.
Damn, that's a damn shame. So I'm throwing away a perfectly good white boy like that.
Nice. Oh my God, dude, that's a pull. Waste management crews emptied the contents of the dumpster, including him, into a compactor truck at around 1 a.m. The truck driver drove for about a quarter of a mile and compacted his load twice. That sounds really filthy.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, baby.
Right all over the cab.
Ah, baby hands.
He's like,
all right, I think there's the title of the show. It's just Baby Hands.
I think it's a good one.
Completely innocent.
It is until you listen.
Right. Oh, jeez, I skipped way ahead there.
That's fine.
Where the hell was I? There we go. He compacted his load twice before hearing Gilpatrick's terrified screams, which still sounds filthy. It's like the gimp is beating off in front of him. And,
Maybe it's compacting Gilpatrick's load.
Oh,
yeah.
Wait a minute. Are you trying to say he was pushing his fudge?
Exactly.
All right, just making sure. Gilpatrick survived largely because the truck was relatively empty, according to the New York Daily News. Had there been more recyclables in it, the drunkard's prospects would have been grim.
Grim.
He was taken to the hospital for minor injuries.
Wait, so they don't recycle in Portland? Is that what they're trying to say?
Of course they do.
Exactly. They have to. I watch Portlandia.
I know. I think that's all they do there.
Yes.
That and, put a bird on it.
So we could pickle it.
That's another highly recommended thing from I think both of us.
Yes. Portlandia rules.
I'm a big fan. All right, let's move on. That was just a quick tidbit, if you will.
A snippet?
Yep.
Sweet.
This one's hilarious, man. Margaret Polera, accused of stealing $2 million in toys from Toys R Us. That seems like a pretty hefty task to steal $2 million from
There's
Toys
my
R Us.
scroll wheel. Now it's working.
Apparently what they would do is they go into a Toys R Us and they grab like a toy that's like a $20 toy or $10 toy,
Right.
open it, take whatever that was out of it, and then they'll put something like a Lego set, which would be like $100 or $70 inside the box, and then purchase
Said box.
the cheap toy and then sell the expensive thing on eBay. And I'm sitting here going, why am I'm working way too hard on eBay.
Apparently.
No, and across time, they stole $2 million worth of stuff from Toys R Us.
Wow, isn't that special?
Yep. And, they had goals, though, because, the guy had made it his goal to steal from all 50 states within 1 year, and he accomplished it.
That's a good goal to have, I guess.
Right? Hey, you always got to have goals. Where is it? There we go. Fairly track the reward. One of the things they would do was the guy used his rewards card. Obviously, for his small ticket item, he still wanted to get his rewards points, and that was his downfall. They were able to track him because he used his Toys R Us rewards.
Oh, you dummy.
Yep. Fairly tracked the reward card's usage and discovered that since May 9th, Polera had visited 139 Toys R Us stores in 27 states, spending a total of $6,737.94 on 175 purchases.
Wow.
Without a doubt, this is the most prolific booster, the term for a shoplifter,
Ooh.
that we've ever come across. faces 13 counts for grand theft, criminal conspiracy, dealing in stolen property, felony petty theft, and organized scheme to defraud.
Did you see where these people are from?
I did not.
Florida.
Of course they are. Dude, look at the mug of the woman.
I know, the mug of the woman. It looks like someone just punched her in the vagina.
Probably did. She looks like Andre the Giant when he looked good.
Oh, God. You're right.
I'll tell you, though.
I want a bald.
That's a hell of a scheme.
That is a hell of a scheme. I'm
mean-
sure they're not the only ones doing it.
No, especially after reading this.
Exactly.
So, I mean,
Thanks, Huff.
hey,
Thanks, HuffPost.
you can visit my eBay page. No, I was like, man, that's especially like so. They spent $6,400 and were able to get $2 million worth of toys.
It's a lot of shit.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they're going to be serving lots of time in a federal fuck
Well,
me in the ass prison, but
Don't
pound
use
me
it-
in the ass prison. I got to get it.
Don't
right.
use a reward card.
There you go.
I mean, Jesus.
That's insane that they use the rewards card.
Yeah, why would you?
I'm actually surprised.
us a buck.
I'm surprised they didn't try the old like do the same thing, but then take back the expensive toy.
Right.
And just have Toys R Us hand you $100 for that thing. But that would be easier to track. Toys R Us tracks their returns through their computers. I know that because
Yeah.
I've returned lots of stuff.
Well, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
In different boxes.
Well, of course, after it's fallen off a truck.
Of course, it's crazy.
I mean, no. What do we got next?
This guy's my hero.
Of course he is.
You know what, Brian, is funny? Well, maybe not funny.
When people get their comeuppance,
Yes. This gentleman, let me find his
I don't
name.
know if I'd say gentleman.
Find his name. Okay. Oh, geez. Why did I want to find his name?
Yeah. Glad I'm not doing this.
Kazanad Segedi.
Spaghetti, what?
Spaghetti.
All right.
I'm gonna call him Hungry Douche because he's from the country of Hungary.
Oh, all right.
All right, so Hungry Douche here. He is a leader of the Jobbik Party,
Uh-huh.
which is an anti-Semitic party.
Not to be confused with
semantic
anti-semantic party thrown in Staten Island, no?
No. What's great about this guy is he's a Jew.
Yep.
Dun dun dun.
Hates the Jews and is one.
He hates himself. Clearly,
Reminds you of the black, white
that's exactly what it's thinking of.
supremacist. Yeah.
Yes.
From Chappelle Show.
Let's see here.
How about this? His grandmother survived Auschwitz.
Yeah, I was just told him following Hungry Douche told him following the Holocaust, his grandparents had an Orthodox Jewish wedding. They decided to keep that and their religion a secret from their children and grandchildren.
Naturally.
How did he get out grow up hating the Jews?
The real question
The
is,
Jews.
does he have his Jew gold?
Oh, good point.
Because if he didn't have that, I mean, he wouldn't have known. He would have known he was Jewish, right?
You're probably right. Yeah. He did refer to Israeli Jews as lice-infested, dirty murderers.
Wow, that's kind of a strong statement.
That is a strong statement. I don't like his Lego Man hairdo.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I love shit like this.
It
I
is
love
great.
so much. Because you know, there's probably videos of him giving speeches and all this. Like,
yeah.
down with the Jews, we should kill them all. And then, like, hey guys, remember, I was just kidding.
Like, hey.
You ever see the South Park where Cartman they turn him into a ginger?
Yes, that one's terrific.
And then when he finds out that he is a ginger, all of a sudden he's kind of like, hey, whoa, or he's not, or whatever, he kind of backpedals so that, because he doesn't want everyone beating his ass. Maybe someone will give this guy a soap party.
I hope so.
That'd be amazing.
It would be.
Or better yet, a nice shower.
I apparently clicked the
I'm
wrong link on
kidding.
this one.
That's not nice at all. Why would I say that?
Sorry, I was fascinated by my computer, and that was funny. Only if the nice shower is preceded by a train ride. Is that where we're going here?
Yikes. Right to
Ouch.
hell? Yes.
Zing. We already covered that with baby hands.
True.
Or I guess I did. I guess you're on with me now.
Yeah, you were
Like,
covered
hey,
by...
welcome aboard.
You were definitely covered by baby hands. They're so little. But soft. Why are you not reading the story so I stopped making these references?
I can't help it. All right. Yahoo Answers user asked for book summary. Get schooled, son. By the offer. First off, let me just say Yahoo Answers is one of my favorite things in the world.
I agree.
Let's see here.
No, here, honestly, like the very first, we'll read the top part because it's the question. The question by a person whose username was Idiot America and then Skrillex, which they should be shot just for that.
Yeah, fair enough.
Can somebody completely
you gotta
cover...
wait for the drop.
Can someone completely cover the book, The Boy Who Couldn't Sleep and Never Had to me? School starts on the 22nd for me, and I haven't been able to finish this book. Can someone give me a complete review, including everything important? I really need this. And it's not because I'm slacking. I only got the list of books a month ago, and it took me a while to get the book because the library I live next to is getting work done, and it was on hold already. Also, he admits that he's not a fast reader, which there's a shock. Probably also breathes through his mouth.
Yeah, yes, definitely a mouth breather. Let's see here. I'm trying to find. This must be it. Why don't they just have the guy's quote?
I know.
Or give me the link to the stupid thing.
Sorry.
Ugh. Sorry, I'm annoyed. First off, I'm really... Okay, the next day... under the username Idiot America Skrillex, which I haven't been able to finish books on, blah, 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 slacking. The next day, Pearson took to the thread in response that the user, Olivia, commented to the student, "You just got pwned by the author himself." Pearson is a founding member of the... That's not mystery, that's murdery.
I know.
Improv troupe Derek Comedy. First off, I'm really excited that my book is being suggested for summer reading, Pearson writes. On the other hand, I'm bummed out you don't want to try and finish it. And not even because you think it's bad, but just because it seems like work instead of fun. He continues. I'm not going to sit here and act like I didn't sometimes not read assigned books for class in high school, even though it's referenced once in my book, The Book You're Avoiding Reading. I've never actually read The Scarlet Letter, so I'm sympathetic to your plight. But I think you'll find there's a ton more sex, swearing, and drugs in my book than anything else you have been or will be assigned in high school.
Nice.
I don't mean in the way your teacher will tell you, Shakespeare has more sex and violence than an R-rated movie. I mean, it's all there in terms you readily understand without having to Google them.
Yeah.
Plus, not once I'd refer to anything as Bear Bodkin or anything like that.
I don't know. Bear Bodkin sounds kind of sexy.
Hot.
I was kind of hoping you'd read that in the sexy voice. But...
Hot.
Erotic.
See here. That's the original post. Pearson points out the public response took him 10 hours recording. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much the gist of it there.
Blah, 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 blah.
I just love the fact that the kid was like, blah, blah, I'm not going to bother reading this. I'm too fucking lazy to get the Cliff's Notes.
And the author's like, son, smacked in face.
Yeah, he's like, son, hammer.
Exactly.
And I don't mean type you buy at the hardware store.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Grandma's favorite hammer.
Talking about the meat hammer. The one that swings from your belt.
Oh, boy.
What?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez.
You guys are terrible. All right. Aaron Morris, accused Walmart groper, says, her booty looks so good, I just couldn't resist.
Damn, that's a good-looking booty. You know what's funny?
Huh.
Is earlier today, when
You groped a booty because it looked so good?
I did go, damn, when a booty walked by.
Damn. Like Farouk. We need that
Yeah.
like sound effect queued up like at all times.
You are correct.
Just
Damn.
Farouk going, damn.
Yeah, I did utter a damn. I didn't go with the grope, but it's always in the back of our caveman brains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at the front of our fingertips.
And it too. Booty.
I'm just a confused caveman lawyer.
North Lauderdale, weird.
Yeah, well.
God damn it, Florida. Teenagers arrested. This is
Rambo.
This is what happens when you live in a state that looks like a cock. That's all I'm saying.
Old droopy dick.
Old droopy dick.
Just kind of funny considering old people move.
That's true, too.
Anyways.
North Lauderdale teenager was arrested Thursday night and held in lieu of bail after allegedly groping a Walmart. I've seen people at Walmart. Why would you do that?
Oh, I know, right?
Buttocks outside a dressing room. I'm not going to give the address because who cares? Aaron Morris willfully and intentionally grabbed the victim's right buttocks against her will, according to a police report. The man allegedly fled the store, was picked up by police, blah, blah, blah. Copped to the field during questioning, according to the report. After the arresting officer read him rights, Morris explained he had touched the woman because her booty looked so good, I just couldn't resist touching it. That's a pretty good reason, I guess.
Oh, my God. Oh, that's great.
It must have been a good-looking booty.
The teen should be glad he didn't suffer the same fate as the man who allegedly grabbed a woman's buttocks on the L train in New York City in July. The woman chased her attacker onto a train where passengers dragged him out onto the platform and held him until authorities arrived. See, I'm actually disappointed because I thought that was going to end in, swift kicks to the ribs and.
Oh, there's another one. And, of course, who can forget the case of martial arts expert Priscilla Dang. Dang! Who turned the tables on 2 teenage taggers
Dang, there's a hot booty.
in Vancouver in June. Dang! A kung fu expert got in several good punches before both boys fled the scene.
Oh, that's great.
I think they knew they messed with the wrong girl.
Oh,
Dang!
I love
told
it.
KATU.
Be great. She just fucking judo chop somebody.
Hell yeah. So it's like one of my favorite videos ever. It's in Britain. And there's this dude and this chick walking, and these two other guys come up and just punch the chick in the face. And it turns out the guy that he was walking with the girl is like an amateur boxer, just fucking tears him up. It's
Seems
very
fair.
entertaining to watch.
That seems fair,
Dude, he cleans both their claws.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like that's why I keep saying you can't just mess
you
with people
can't
like
judge.
you used to.
Exactly.
You don't know who knows what anymore.
Exactly.
Man. Some crazy shit. Somebody might know, the Vulcan Death Pinch or whatever
That's
the
true.
fuck it is. I don't care because I'm not a Trekkie.
Good job.
Hey.
Hey.
I think we should take a quick break.
Should we?
Yeah.
All right.
We'll be back in a few minutes.
Good call, because I think this big bottle of ale is making things happen.
On that note, live with that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt this podcast to deliver a slice of Britishness. Pip pip cheerio, we're the Oddcast Podcast, UK. So tell us, what's the content of our podcast, Adam? We have segments such as Go Back and Watch This Shit, where we talk about shit that you should go back and watch. Except it's not shit, it's good. And sometimes it is shit. We also have Star Watch. Have you ever wondered how many movies Arnold Schwarzenegger's been in? We didn't count. Trailer Breakdown. Trailer Breakdown, we love Trailer Breakdown. It's a load of random shit talking, like the rest of the podcast. Will hates Trailer Breakdown. I hate Trailer Breakdown. But you love it. Yes. Who are we talking to now? Who? Who loves it? They do. They do. Right. Who are they? People listening. What, the people listening to someone else's podcast? If they listen to that podcast, they should come see our podcast because we're part of the podcast. So you're saying they will love it if they haven't listened, and if they have listened, they do love it? If they have listened and they want to listen again, they should get other people to come listen again until they have people listening that haven't listened before. And then they should go back and listen to that shit. Go back and listen to that shit. Oddcast Podcast. The podcast nobody's listening to.
How was everyone's piss break?
Mine was fantastic.
Same here.
I almost shot a moth out of the sky doing it.
Oh, out of the sky.
Oh, there's a moth flying around. I almost shot it down.
Yeah, it's got to throw up a little anti-aircraft.
That's right.
You know?
Fuck moths. That's why.
Exactly. Fuck miles indeed.
Fuck moths.
Oh, you see the picture of that pterodactyl I hit with my fan?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
God,
Dude,
man.
it's still embedded in the front.
I don't doubt it, man. And I'm guessing that the geologists and shit or whatever won't allow you, or archaeologists, whatever the fuck they're called, I forgot.
Those guys.
They probably won't let you remove it because of science.
Science.
They're like, whoa, we have to get the sample.
I think it's thrown off my vehicle a little bit.
Yeah.
All that weight in the front all of a sudden.
You hit that thing. Some old guy comes up to you and was like, it's like, I would like to take this because I have a theme park, an interesting theme park.
Like I walk in, he's popping
Yikes.
champagne bottles.
Yep.
Hey, we were saving that. For right now, I assure you.
Welcome.
Anyway. Hey, let's talk about a douchebag.
All right.
Not a hungry douchebag.
Oh,
This dude,
whoops, I skipped ahead.
man accidentally shoots self in the buttocks.
Buttocks
Or as
instead of
Genevieve would
whack.
say, the bottom.
Bottom.
When a gun falls out of a pocket. In
Heiny.
Heiny.
Tushy.
Tushy. Ass. Booty. What else we got?
Play-Doh Factory.
I
I don't
That's
know.
awfully disturbing. Falls off pocket in Nevada movie theater. Police say, this is Nevada, not Florida, believe it or not. Man actually shot himself in the butt. I already said that.
Yeah.
During the showing of The Bourne Legacy. 56-year-old man's injuries are non-life-threatening. Damn it. And no others were hurt. He has a permit to carry a concealed firearm. The gun fell out of his pocket while he was adjusting himself, masturbating. And it discharged. Yeah, it did. When it dropped to the floor.
Stop it. He's lying about he's exaggerating now.
Yeah, he is.
That it dropped to the floor.
And, of course, at the very bottom of this news story, I have to tie in the Denver shooting.
Yeah.
Because why wouldn't you?
Uh-huh.
Because you're the media and you stink.
This guy probably wouldn't have shot himself in the ass if there had been armed people in the audience. They would have been able to prevent it.
That's true. Or
Sorry,
they all
man.
would have just lit him up.
I had to make that statement. Anyways.
Well, clearly he's not.
Seven ace.
If it's in his pocket, he's not a good firearms owner. Should have that shit in a holster under your shoulder.
Well, it could be worse. At least it wasn't just tucked into his sweatpants a la Plaxico.
Exactly.
So
Good point.
I'm going to go to the club and have my gun fall.
Yeah. Oh, I'm out
He's
of football
lucky it was just in the
for
leg.
a little while.
Lucky it wasn't in the dick.
Well, maybe it was his leg, quote
I
unquote.
see. The old third
The
leg.
old third
The
leg.
old tripod, if you will.
Yes. Yeah, okay, that guy's a douche.
Seems like it'd be tough to be a wide receiver like that, unless you'd like tape it to your other leg.
That's true.
Oh, real quick, I got to
Yes.
tell you this. This ties into what we're the joke there. He started following Ralphie May on Twitter,
Ralphie May's terrific.
and someone asked him what his right leg weighs, and he was like, "The same as my left leg. Why?" And they were like, "Man, I saw you on the cover of a DVD or whatever, and your left leg looks bigger." And he goes, "Oh," he's like, "I just wear my dick to the left. Thanks for noticing."
Ralphie May rules.
Yeah, that made me laugh quite heavily.
Yeah, he's a good one, a good
Yeah.
egg.
He's a decent follow. He answers a lot of people's questions though, so it kind of can get annoying. But a lot of stuff he answers was fairly funny,
Yeah, he's a funny dude.
like the story with the $1 Million Man tearing ass. All right, Staten Island man.
Wait,
'cause-
don't we know people in Staten Island?
no, nothing good's at Staten Island.
you're right. Good point.
Nothing.
Anti-Semantic show.
No,
Check them out on the Podcast Network.
they're funny. No.
No.
Staten Island. Staten Island man who killed wife over cable
All right.
TV dies after choking on chicken dinner. Not choking his chicken, but choking on a chicken dinner.
Maybe that's what he call it.
Nice.
Yeah.
A brute. Oh man, this is as bad as the Huffington Post. The cable's out forever.
Ugh.
God. A brutish Staten Island man. Like, look at this guy. What a mook. British Staten Island
He is a
man
mook.
who fatally beat his wife because she wouldn't pay extra for premium TV, Playboy Channel, while he was laid up in the hospital has died, choking to death on a piece of chicken. Karma came back to haunt tough guy Thomas Scala, 58, on July 12th as he was in his Brighton Street home in Totterville.
Hey, Thomas Scalia, eh?
He choked on the chicken and was brought to Staten Island University Hospital, where he died July 19th. They probably were like, fuck this guy.
Exactly. They push the chicken down a little further.
Yeah. Push it down further. He got what he deserved, the victim's sister, Gloria Solito, whatever, told the Post. He's a chicken. The chicken got served. Oh, lady, stop it. Leave the puns to the Huffington Post. It's karma, she continued. If there's a God, he was punished. He choked on a chicken. That's
Enough about the chicken.
all right. Real quick. I mean, it's not necessarily karma.
That's true, because
I mean-
karma affects you in the next life, to be
Yes.
fair.
Yes. Well, also, I mean, even if you looked at it as just a cyclical thing, I mean, it is because he killed her, now he's dead. But it's like he didn't kill her because, like, chicken was cold one night.
Yes.
Like, he thought she was a terrible wife because she didn't have dinner on the
Did you
table.
see how he killed her by any chance?
No, I didn't.
Scalia
Pillow?
Scalia hit his wife in the head with a can of peas
Wow.
after a fight broke off November 26. Oh, it's good Thanksgiving.
Shit.
The wound triggered a bleeding of an old brain injury she had suffered previously at the savage's hands.
Wow.
She died the next day. Yeah.
That's horrible.
He was miffed at the spouse. He said he lawn abused her. Blah, blah, blah. They called him a boob. He hadn't
They
shelled
did.
out the $5.75 a day so the boob could stare at the tube.
That's
Oh,
why they call him a boob, because they wanted to put the boob tube reference
while
in.
he was laid up in the hospital.
All right, New York Post, you're on notice.
Yes. Oh, boy.
Damn liberal media.
Basically, the rest is, oh, she was a lovely lady. That's basically it.
All right.
She doesn't look like a lovely lady.
Well, he doesn't either.
No, they both look, well, I don't know. I guess I don't know how Staten Islanders look, but
Like
I
that.
don't have a reference.
They all look like that.
Oh, okay. Giant hoop earrings and a boy's haircut and a mustache.
That's what Prado God looks like.
Oh, perfect. Does he have the same skullet?
Yes.
That is a dope ass Nike jacket you guys wearing.
It is. I kind of want it. Well, you know, he's a New York guy. He's got to wear his track jacket.
It's true. It's true. Good point,
Yeah.
Brian.
Clearly ain't running no track.
Oh, hell no.
He ain't running from
Unless
nothing.
it's a horse track.
You're correct. He
Hey, I
might
got to
run
put the
horse.
paycheck down to number 5.
So here's a story that I thought we would find interesting.
Yes.
And, you know, we generally really do try to stay away from politics and the stories we
try
cover.
our best, Brian.
You know, we delve in once in a while, but we really try. And even when we do, we try to put aside the party bullshit and just, you know, get to the meat.
Yes.
Forget the bread. I want some meat.
Damn it. Damn.
So this headline is Dave Mustaine, Megadeth singer, says Obama staged the Aurora shooting, the Sikh temple shooting, to pass a gun ban.
Sure he did.
And again, for anybody who believes this garbage, if you believe this garbage, do some homework. Under Obama's administration, there's been no attempts to pass gun laws. There's not going to be, because realistically, the NRA is really powerful.
Yes.
They lobby and they keep people in their Second Amendment rights. And you know what? I'll state, I'm not a huge gun fan myself, but as long as it's part of the Constitution, I would stand up in defense of it in the same way that I do free speech.
Exactly.
Because a rule's a rule until it's changed. So, but to suggest that a president would stage some asshole or assholes going into a temple,
Yes.
shooting up people, like the excuse me, the theater is bad enough.
Right.
That was horrible.
Oh, yes.
Going into a place of worship and shooting people up is horrible.
Yeah.
Like, that's worse. You know,
Dude,
it's not worse. It's all still
man.
Yeah,
The
sure it is.
Illuminati are pulling our strings, man.
Goddamn Illuminati! Don't get me started on that.
Hey, all I know is P sells, but who's buying?
Clearly not Dave Mustaine.
No.
Dave Mustaine's buying something, but I don't know what it is. It's probably illegal, though.
I've always enjoyed Megadeth.
I know. See that now? I see this, and I'm kind of like, damn it, Dave.
Well, I just don't have to listen to him unless he's singing like P sells.
True.
Who's buying?
I gotta say,
or Symphony of Destruction.
I gotta say, after reading this, that I did have a real good laugh because someone I follow on Twitter was like, "What's next? Is he gonna say Obama staged him getting kicked out of Metallica?"
Didn't you retweet that? Because I read
believe
that.
I did.
Okay,
Yeah.
'cause I read that
Yeah.
somewhere.
And I laughed really hard because
Yes.
that's really funny.
That is funny.
But yeah, that's as far as I'm going to delve into any of the politics on there.
He's just a crazy rock star.
I like I said, anybody who believes that shit is horrible. Okay, look, it's no secret to anyone who knows me. I did not care for George W. Bush as a president.
Right.
Okay, that's fine. It's out there. Whatever. I don't care if you agree or disagree with me. But I would never, ever, ever accuse him of something like that.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I still have enough respect for that the person is trying their best. You know what I mean?
Oh, I hear you.
Whether or not they do what's best for the country, that can be
That's a
argued.
completely different story.
It doesn't even matter who it is.
Right.
Even the presidents that have been held as the better presidents or whatever, it's still argued whether they were good or not. You know, it depends on where you stand.
Dave Mustaine's crazy.
I know.
I'm gonna chalk it up to that.
Yep, I agree.
That he should stop speaking about politics, get back to saying Countdown to Extinction.
Yes.
Yes.
Get back to just rocking, dude.
Yes, exactly.
Like, because rocking rhymes with docking.
Yes, it does.
That's a little tidbit for me and Tony. Sorry, folks.
Yes,
we're not
it
gonna
does.
we're not gonna go any further.
No.
Let's move on because I'm tired of politics all over the place. Mad snake disease.
Yes.
We got to worry about this now?
We certainly
So if we
do.
have motherfucking snakes on a motherfucking plane, they might have mad snake disease also.
And then everybody gets mad snake disease.
What happens when you have
There'd
mad
be
snake?
mad snakes on this plane.
What happens when you have mad snake disease, though?
I have no idea, but I'm going to look.
All right.
Microbiologists are closer to understanding a strange ailment that causes snakes to act drunk. Nice. And even tie themselves into knots. Yes,
Wow.
it's called drunk. Evident experts have identified an ailment they call mad snake disease, a disorder which causes snakes like boa constrictors and pythons to regurgitate food and stargaze.
Wait, hold on. So they regurgitate food. Are they anorexic or
Yes, they hate their-
bulimic, right? Whichever. I can never remember.
Bulimic.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's right.
They
yeah, 'cause-
hate their big, long, pudgy bodies.
Yes.
Yes. Disorder which causes snakes, boa, and stargaze, a term for staring off aimlessly for long periods of time. Maybe they're having good dreams.
Yes.
Some of these symptoms are pretty bizarre. Michael, last name I'm not going to pronounce.
Buckmeyer.
Professor of infectious diseases in University of California, Irvine, told reporters the snakes tie themselves in a knot and they can't get out of it. They're dummies. Experts claim a new set of viruses, or arenavirus, are to blame for disease, according to New York Daily News. Blah, blah, blah. Up until now, arenavirus has never been seen in reptiles, usually affect rodents and other mammals, including humans.
Well, real quick, I mean, see, if you stop there, what do snakes tend to eat?
Everything?
Rodents and other mammals,
And
right?
humans?
Like, yeah, and humans, yeah.
Oh, geez, nice raccoon picture. If you scroll down.
Oh.
It's a flat raccoon with a line painted over him.
That's tremendous. You know what? We almost talked about that story. I decided against it.
So basically, it's a new virus that causes snakes to be all crazy. Them snakes be crazy. Someone call them cray.
God damn it. Hey, yeah. Oh, man.
Oh, shit.
So, do you think there's any chance that the snakes get it because they eat mice and various other rodents?
Maybe. It would be crazy.
You know, they're just like, well, they're puking them back up because, mice go right to their midsection.
That's true. It's like, I'm trying to get my bikini body back
Yeah, it's
here.
like, you see this bulge? And I don't mean that in the good way.
There's one snake in Speedos. It just moves the Speedos down as he's digesting.
Oh, looks like some like oiled up Greek.
Okay, he's got a little gold chain on.
Naturally.
Little curly wig.
Very hairy chest.
Of course.
That,
You want to go, how they say, make the sex.
that's how you know it has mad snake disease.
Oh, shit.
Ah, man. Well, this will brighten things up.
Always.
Hitler golf ornament by artist Jake and Dinos Chapman causes controversy at Grundy Art Gallery.
Dino's Bar and Grill.
Do you think it's the Solomon Grundy Art Gallery?
Oh, I hope so.
Solomon Grundy want pants too. That means anything to you anymore. A statue of Adolf Hitler by artist Jake and Dinos Chapman is stirring up an outrage in the UK this week. The sibling art duo created a likeness of the Fuhrer in the shape of a golf ornament or statue for like a mini golf hole, which has been deemed tasteless by a member of the Board of Deputies of British Jews. According to BBC News, the British Jews organization claims that the Hitler statue, which raises its arms in a fascist salute and shouts 999 when a ball passes through it.
It shouldn't do that.
I know.
When it goes through it, if it bounces off of Hitler's hips,
Yeah.
it should go 999 because it's no.
Exactly. Has absolutely no artistic value whatsoever. The work is part of an exhibit at Grundy Art Gallery in Lancashire involving a number of artist-designed golf sculptures displayed together in an installation called Doug Fishbone and Friends Adventureland Golf.
All right, let's cut Adventureland Golf out of there.
Yeah.
Good band name, Doug Fishbone and Friends.
Yeah.
Just
Or porn title.
Oh, even better.
We'll leave it Adventureland Golf in there.
Yeah.
In fact. Yay. Some of the various works on display confront serious topics like politics and morbidity, bleh, while others are tongue-in-cheek designs. For example, David Shrigley's handwritten instructions for the course assure viewers that golf isn't boring.
The Hitler one's way better than that.
I agree. The gallery supports Chapman Brothers' work, stating to the BBC that the use of the Nazi leader's image in the context of recreational fun makes reference to the British wartime spirit of making humor at the Fuhrer's expense. Like, having a cartoon where he just gets kicked in the ass repeatedly.
Yes.
Or having Captain America punching him out. Oh, wait, Captain America's not British.
Now, I know it's Britain, so maybe it's completely different than over here. Like over here,
it's probably not.
I'm just saying, they had like Piss Christ and
Yeah.
Elephant Dung, whatever, and
Greeting cards?
yeah, yes.
Callback.
Last episode, kids.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, is this appropriate? Let's ask this question.
Okay.
Okay, because
Lay it on me.
this is one of those things that one of the things I enjoyed when I was in various schools and we discussed art is, do you think that this was done with the intent of being a throwback to those days of Britain making fun of Hitler, or do you feel that this is them going, whoa, sorry about that, how shocking can we be and get away with it?
Yes.
You think it's both?
No, I think it's just the latter.
Yeah.
Because
Most art tends to be in that category.
yeah, and although I'm kind of looking at the Hitler, and it is kind of like, man, it's not really terribly exaggerated,
No, it's really not.
like a cartoony version would
yeah,
be.
it's really not.
Yeah.
I do appreciate that where the ball goes through is
Yeah,
literally
right in
his
his
groin.
crotch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right in the old piss hole.
Yep.
Maybe that's why he's yelling 999.
Maybe.
He doesn't want that to happen.
Or maybe he's trying to brag.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
that could be too.
Yeah.
Hitler's got 999.
Well, here, let's read this. The Chapman brothers earned a reputation for controversy long before Adventureland exhibit. In '99, an exhibit titled Hell, they created a large-scale tabletop tableau of more than 30,000 miniature figurines, many of which were dressed in Nazi uniforms and performing acts of cruelty. In 2008, they continued on the subject of German fascism with a presentation of 13 watercolor paintings allegedly painted by Hitler himself, which the brothers then modified with hippie motifs in an aptly named exhibit called If Hitler Had Been a Hippie, How Happy
Right.
Would We Be?
So these brothers' medium is Hitler.
It looks like it.
So whatever. This isn't.
If you want something funny that's Hitler, you got to go back to an old episode when I had a webcomic suggestion.
Are we talking about the Kittlers?
Oh, that too. But no, I was talking about oh my god, I can't think of the name of
Was
the
it emo Hitler? Was that it?
No, it's wow. You know what? I can't remember now.
Yeah. Someone, Bing Babe, research. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
right.
But it's a webcomic where Hitler is a hipster and makes all sorts of references to like hipster
Oh yeah.
stuff.
It wasn't just called Hipster Hitler.
I don't think so. It could have been though. It might be. It actually might be. So, but yeah, whatever.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, if I had my other browser open, I could tell you quickly because I have it bookmarked. Because you got to have all your Hitler stuff in a folder.
That's true. You gotta have your Hitler folder.
Yeah, of course. That's where you keep all the porn.
Yes, because
Yeah.
not everyone might look in the Hitler one.
Yeah.
Or just name a History Channel. Same thing.
Yeah.
Just saying. What the hell? Yeah. The next link is not on my whatever the cheeseburger one is. I just have their main page. I don't have the actual link.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it is pretty sweet.
Oh, okay. The next one is the Mountain Dew hosted a. They have a new flavor, and they wanted to open the voting up to people to allow them to vote on the new flavors.
Is there no search function on this website?
Well, the various folks of the inner tubes,
4chan.
4chan, yeah, decided that they were going to troll the hell out of this list.
Which is hilarious.
Yes, and the title of the flavors are at number 10, Fabulous Apple,
That's a good one.
right? Number 9 is Diabetes. Number 8 is Tempest. Number 7 is Gushing Grannies. Number 6 is Gushing Granny. Number 5 is Granny Squirt. Number 4 is Fapple. Number 3 is Gushing Granny. Number 2 is Gushing Granny. And number 1 is Hitler Did Nothing Wrong.
Good job, Internet.
I can't wait to try the new Mountain Dew Hipster Did Nothing Wrong flavor.
It's got to be delicious.
I got a feeling that's not going to
I'll take 999 of them.
Oh, I see what you did there. Man. No reason to get in a furor over it.
Oh, that's a good one. I got nothing. Let's go pick up a pack of Luff Waff.
Waffles?
Luff Waffle. Nice.
Slam dunking them left
Yeah,
and
you
right
are.
today.
Damn. All
Did you
over me
ever-
with the Nazi references.
Did you find that, or were you not looking
I
for
pulled up a different one from a different website just so I get the top 10 list.
it? Dirty son of a bitch.
Yeah, what do you have?
Are you going to read it?
Sure.
No, you don't have to. I'm just asking. We can...
It's here. Restaurants Mountain Dew flavor contest punked. No, I don't think I'm going to read
All right,
this.
fair enough.
This sounds awful.
Yeah.
The list was worth it alone.
Yeah.
Because
I hope-
I could really go for a Gushing Granny right now.
I hope...
Why is there two different versions of Gushing Granny?
Because one is a G and one doesn't.
And then a Gushin. There's three different versions.
4. There's at least 4.
There's Gushin.
Yeah.
Gushin, Gushin, Granny Squirt is the greatest.
Yeah, but see, they can't use that one because of the
Actually,
squirt.
Ideally, Fapple's probably the best one.
Right?
Yeah, that's good shit. Thank you, Internet. You rule.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not writing the wrongs of fast food workers,
Yeah.
you're sabotaging top 10 lists.
That's right. We're trying to bring you, the best of the internet, which is tough to find.
It certainly is.
When people actually behave like people, not savages.
Yes, dirty savages.
Yep.
Oh, my.
What do we got here? Cody Ray Gibbs arrested for drunk driving on a bulldozer.
Fair.
That's what
Georgia, real close to Florida.
or this is a fail dozer story, right?
Yes. The old fail dozer.
He faces his second arrest for driving under the influence, this time on a bulldozer. It's funny because last week we had the guy that was, what was it, 5 times, and it was on a lawnmower.
Five time.
Thank you, Booker T. I can dig that. Sucker. I don't know what it is with these guys. Like, they're trying to one-up each other, I think. Like, a lawnmower? Pfft, I got a bulldozer.
He caused $10,000 worth of damage.
Pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't destroy a bunch of cop cars like that.
The dude,
One.
or you ever hear about the guy that built that Killdozer? He had it all armor plated because he was going to get foreclosed on.
No.
Oh, dude, it's an old story.
I bet it is.
I'll see if I can't find it.
Like the kind where I need to sit Indian style while you tell?
Yes, pull up a piece of carpet, kids. Here, cover Cody Ray here, and
right.
I'll find the Killdozer one.
Yeah, of course his name. He's got to have 3 names. Gibbs definitely didn't have permission to use the bulldozer at 2 a.m., but it's unclear whether he's employed by the company that owns it. Like Tony said, he caused $10,000 in damage. Police arrested him last week and released him Tuesday on bond. He's charged with felony criminal charge, but that's not his only scrap with the law. He was arrested on July 28th as well, accused of misdemeanor charges of DUI, driving without a license, and making an improper lane change. Really? That's
pretty hefty. Dude's a fucking criminal.
It's true. It's true. Gibbs isn't the only guy busted for operating a bulldozer while intoxicated. 2009, Robert Tite earned his first DUI charge for piloting a dozer into his neighbor's property. See, that's how you got to do it. Your first DUI needs to be on a bulldozer.
Right.
Screw the second stuff. That means you've had practice.
Fair enough.
It's like you've already got one DUI. It's whatever. You're just trying to put another notch in the belt.
Agreed.
This other guy looked at the car and was like, nah, not enough.
Negative.
Bulldozer.
Trying to find just a summary here of Killdozer guy.
Damn it, man.
Well, I got it, but all right, here we go. This is called The Wrath of the Killdozer. Or are we still talking about Cody Ray?
Oh, no,
are you
we're
done
done.
with Cody Ray?
I'm
All
done
right.
with this asshole.
Want to make sure. This guy's called Marvin Heemeyer of Granbury, Colorado.
Colorado, huh?
Colorado, man.
We don't do a lot of Colorado stories here.
Basically, it all talks about how, shit went bad for him over and over again, right? So, let's see here. She wanted to buy a bulldozer to build a new road so people could get to his muffler shop, yada, yada, yada. All right, see here. Set to work on his new project. It was a bulldozer. Meant to save his business, and instead moved to the muffler shop. He
Wow, man.
began to make some modifications to it. He
Think about
added-
baby hands?
Jesus, am I? He started by adding homemade composite armor, cement sandwiched between thick sheets of steel to protect the cab, engine, and parts of the tracks. He installed front and rear cameras to feed images to monitors in the cab, had gun ports around the control center.
Wow.
Food and water, as well as an air tank to help provide circulation. Let's see here.
Is he making the Batman tumbler thing?
That's basically what it was. You can see here his makeshift tank at 3 p.m. on this day tore through a concrete plant.
Who has a plant made of concrete?
That's a good point. He just rolled over a bunch of vehicles.
Naturally, because he's a dick.
Yeah, this is like a lot of story. He did a lot of. There you go. It was in a rampage that lasted 2 hours and 7 minutes, caused $7 million in damage.
It's decent.
That's decent.
Yeah.
And once they finally got him out of it, he shot himself inside the cab when the SWAT team finally descended on him.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's the Killdozer story, which we might as well, I guess, put a link up at some point.
No.
Some shit or
Nope.
not. I'll bookmark it.
Nope. Do your own damn. No.
Yeah, do your own damn research. That's what
Yeah.
fucking Google's for.
Yeah.
Just put in Killdozer. You'll find it.
Yeah.
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 Speaking of using the interwebs,
Everyone loves the interwebs.
this guy has a lot in common with you.
Does he?
Yeah, he likes to use Craigslist
Oh, perfect.
for the same things you use it for.
Wow, excellent.
Not baby
Whores.
hairs,
Oh,
though. Oh, what?
I mean, hey.
Actually, didn't we do this one already? I don't think we did. Never mind.
I think we did, dude.
This really feels like it.
Yes, because here's the picture of the guy making sweet love to the dolphin.
I know we talked about the man making sweet love to the dolphin.
But this is what spurned it. Because we were like, oh my God, wet goddess. So we had to read that.
You're right.
All right, we've already talked about the story. Moving on.
Moving on.
Oh, shit, dude. We're already on website a week?
We are.
Oh, man. This was one you turned me on to.
I did. See, I can turn on anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This website's called Where Dem Tits Go. DEM. WhereDemTitsGo.com. And it's just a Tumblr page for ghost tits,
Yes.
which is a video starring the lovely Olivia Munn.
Mm-hmm.
She is delicious. Mm-hmm. And was it like a suspense trailer
Something like that, yeah.
about titties that disappear?
Yes.
It's quite hilarious. You should watch it.
Yeah. The guy goes to sleep with, goes to sleep and her tits are big, wakes up and her tits are not big
Yeah,
anymore.
they're not there at all.
And then,
Hilarity ensues.
Yeah,
oh!
yeah.
Snap. I don't know, should we play a little bit of it or piss on it?
Nah, let's
All right, let's
move on.
Do your own research.
watch it.
Exactly. It's
Especially
funny.
if you're a guy, you'll enjoy it.
WhereDemTitsGo.com. It's hilarious.
Yeah. You know what that brings us to?
The end of the show.
That's all we got. No.
Oh, wait. Voicemails.
That's right.
I guess we should start at the bottom here.
Well,
Or should
it
we
is
start at the
diggity.
top? It is diggity. Zing.
He is a bottom, if you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
sloppy party.
I don't know about the party.
And I know I have to do the dictations because everyone seems to love them.
I hate him.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, so here we go. Hey, so they want to go? It's here at Philadelphia International Airport. You got that right. Mm-hmm. Hey, Ryan, home from work thing, and they will book my flight, and I didn't make it on. So I got a 3-hour layover instead of the 20-minute wait. So fitting bored, I thought I'd give you got a call. And hey, what's up? All right, later.
I do appreciate him calling us God.
He did call us.
It was nice of him.
He knows.
Yes.
Yes,
Well, we are part of the Podgods Network.
that's true.
Available at podgodsnetwork.com,
You got that right.
which we both forgot to throw in the pluggaroos out earlier.
Yeah, we opened the show if they can't figure it out by now.
Yeah, there is that. That's a good point.
All right, here we go. Let's hear what Diggy has to
I don't want
really
Adam
say.
yelling at us.
It's Healthy Language here at Philadelphia International Airport. I flying home from work thing, and they overbooked my flight, and I didn't make it on. So I got a 3-hour layover instead of a 20-minute wait. So sitting here bored, so I give you guys a call and say what's up. All right, later.
All right, I have two things. First of all, if they're going to kick you off of a flight like that, they should at least get you a hooker and some Coke.
True.
Second of
It
all,
is Philly.
right?
Or at least a cheesesteak.
Yeah, or a cheesesteak,
Street pretzel. They're delicious.
or a I can't remember the other sandwich from Dinex.
My fucking beef dip.
There you go.
Yeah.
So the other thing is, we all know why he got kicked off the flight.
Fucking Ginger.
Yep,
Yep. They're like, he's clearly a threat.
terrorist.
You know,
He's going to steal everyone's soul.
Here. He called us at about 12:30.
Yep.
So that means it was high noon.
Which means he was reflecting light like a son of a bitch.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Fucking up the tower with his light reflections.
He was a lighthouse to himself.
Either that, or
himself.
they're worried once they got above the clouds, the light would come in through the windows, he'd burst into flames.
Oh, yeah.
And then you don't want fire on a plane.
Probably not.
For the love of God.
I've heard that's a bad thing.
I'm sick of all these motherfucking gingers on this motherfucking plane.
Ooh, we need to get that made.
Gingers on a plane?
Nice. Think Samuel L. Jackson will do it?
I hope so.
I'd give him like a sandwich or something.
I'm sure he'd be fine with that.
All right, excellent.
Just give him more Olympic coverage.
I'll call him
Jesus, he
tomorrow,
was all
yeah.
over that on the Twitter.
He was pretty good, though.
It was entertaining. Entertaining as hell.
I'll call him tomorrow and ask him.
All right, perfect. All right, next one. They're sold dealing with a chap east this Friday, if you and yours in a mental institution. A nurse walks into the room and sees a patient acting like he's driving a car. The nurse asks him, Charlie, what are you doing, Charlie? Replied, wait, damn it, stupid auto-dictate shit. Driving to Chicago, the nurse, which is a half a good trip, and to use the room. The next day, the nurse error Shirley's room sees stuff. It's driving magic. Ooh, magic.
This makes tons of sense.
Arnett. Well, Charlie. How are you doing, Troy says. I just got into Chicago, Great replied. The nurse in her sleeve. That sounds sexy.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, you want to see my inner sleeve?
Yeah, I do.
Shirley's room goes across the hall. The polyps room.
Whoa.
I'm fine. Spa's thing that was furiously flattering himself. I'm sure that's what he's doing.
flat.
Sashi A. For you doing says, I'm screwing Charlie's wife, always in Chicago.
Wow. That was a mess.
So we have
That looked like
furiously
someone
flattering himself.
Just took like dice with words on it and just threw them all over the
I
place.
did like the nurse in her sleeve.
I know, right? The polyps room.
The
Got me
polyps
hot,
room.
I'm not going
the
to lie.
old polyps room.
Hey there, Salty Language. Happy Fist Fuck Friday to you and yours.
Sure was.
Hooray!
In a mental institution, a nurse walks into a room and sees a patient acting like he's driving a car. The nurse asks him, Charlie, what are you doing? Charlie replied, driving to Chicago. The nurse wishes him a good trip and leaves the room. The next day, the nurse enters Charlie's room just as he stops driving his imaginary car and asks, well, Charlie, how are you doing? Charlie says, I just got into Chicago. Great, replied the nurse. The nurse leaves Charlie's room and goes across the hall into Bob's room and finds Bob sitting on his bed furiously pleasuring himself. Shocked, she asks, Bob, what are you doing? Bob says, I'm screwing Charlie's wife while he's in Chicago.
Fair enough.
All right, so I have a question to ask. First off, thanks to Don Shecky Shadell for the joke.
Right?
Don Shecky Shadell's joke of the week.
Joke of the week.
Second,
Yes.
how come he did a voice for the guys, but did not do one for the nurse?
Because she's clearly butch.
Clearly, she sounds like he does. Or he sounds like she does.
Or maybe he moonlights as a nurse.
Interesting.
And I thought that, and I don't want to see the nurses in her sleeve.
Yeah, if Don's a candy striper, I don't want anything to do with any of that.
All right, so we got one more.
What?
I think it's another one from. I don't think it's from a joke this time, though.
Oh.
But hey, talking, I was just hey. You guys probably know I got an iPhone this week. So, but really excited about. I really enjoyed it. I've been checking. I want to talk about whatever on the date. I think it's really awesome. So, try it out. Calls places. Recruiter. And I love the punctuation. It's great. And they say, let you categorize your suites and delete. Following, let's just sum up and see, the big wall of. They won't fax. Basically, we were looking for a suite. So, hey, it's really cool. Check it out. I was like, you guys, bye-bye. Your favorite ups for the iPhone. So my phone with that before I get bored of it. Cool, all right. Thanks. Have a show.
Wow.
Yet.
That was a lot of
Dude,
cool.
the amount of
all right.
periods in there, holy crap.
Yikes.
It's like a,
Like a high school.
yes, exactly.
What? Because in English classes, there's lots of.
Oh. If I were talking lots of stained underbritches.
Well, lots of bingo daughters.
Lots of bingo daughters.
Another callback.
This is a callback.
Hey.
Hey, Salty Language, it's Don. Hey, as you guys probably know, I got an iPhone this week, so I've been really excited about it. I really enjoy it. I've been checking out a lot of different apps. So I wanted to talk about one app I found today that I think is really awesome. So if you haven't tried it out, it's called Slices for Twitter, and basically it lets you categorize your tweets and the people that you follow, and lets you slice them up, and so you don't have a big wall of text basically when you're looking through your tweets. So I think it's really cool. Check it out. I'd also like to hear you guys talk about your favorite apps for the iPhone, so I can fill up my phone with apps before I get bored with it. Cool. All right, thanks. Have a great show, guys.
Well, that's an interesting thing. Mm-hmm. Do you have a favorite app?
Yep. Mozzarella sticks. Hey,
oh, potato boats. Actually, my favorite app is? duck confit fries from Bar 145.
You have talked about jerking off on those before.
They're good.
Would you let those fuck you in the mouth? Now, here's the
Unfortunately, they're
question.
seasonal.
Here's the question,
Yes,
okay? You're going to get fucked in the mouth only once.
Right.
I know you're a champion. You could take everybody, but we're just going to assume it's once this time.
Right, fair enough.
Duck confit fries or the pretzel M&Ms? Who
Dude, duck confit fries for
Easily.
the win. No contest.
like they're just shoving the pretzel M&Ms. They're fucking the pretzel M&Ms in the mouth. It's like human centipede.
If pretzel M&Ms and duck confit fries are dangling from the side of the building,
Yeah.
I'm getting leverage off pretzel M&M's face to pull up duck
All right,
confit
that's fair.
fries.
I just wanted to make sure.
You know what I'm saying?
That way
Oh,
there's no confusion.
dude,
you
they're
know?
so good. I'd drive somewhere and kill somebody right now to get some. they're that good.
You could probably go find them without having to drive.
You're probably right.
You still got to kill somebody, though.
Yeah, well,
Sorry.
you gotta do what
It's,
you gotta
know,
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sitting there trying to think about the apps I use routinely.
Yeah. Did you see what I suggested to Don when he asked for apps the other day?
No,
I said I like the mail app.
the mail app is
I
good.
use the
Yeah,
mail
not
app.
useful. Yeah, I saw that. I mean, I use the Twitter app, the standard one, a lot because Echo Phone kind of fucked me when I jailbroke my phone.
Yeah. Which is funny because I actually use Echo Phone like a fool.
Yeah, well, I have it on my phone
Yeah.
for the salty language aspect.
I like the fact that Echo Phone allows you to like block hashtags.
Yeah,
And,
I do miss that.
that's nice. Real nice.
I really like Alien Blue because it's a really good Reddit app. But you have to pay for it. We have to pay to upgrade it so you can actually post on Reddit. And I do post on there occasionally.
Yeah. Reddit just frightens and confuses me.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
I go on there occasionally, but I always feel like I'm the old guy at the rock concert.
You got to.
I'm like, I don't know what's going on here.
You got to get into the. Yeah, you got to figure out the community, and then you can kind of roll with it.
Yeah, exactly.
And I like Downcast, that podcast app. Downcast rules for podcasts. I don't know. I don't have a lot of. I mean, like I have a bunch of games on here I barely play.
Yeah, you know?
know?
That's the thing is like I don't even know. I was just trying to think what might be my
I
favorite
got some
app.
cool photography apps like Snapseed rules. Oh, meme design. I like that.
That's a pretty good one.
Meme design's a
Yeah.
good one.
Sketchbook Pro is a pretty cool app.
I don't have that one.
It's a drawing app that's cheap. It's like, well, it's not dirt cheap. I can't remember how much it is. It's a few bucks, but it's for what it is. It's an amazing app.
Right.
Like it reminds me. It's got a lot of tools that like Photoshop and stuff have in it for
Oh, that's
drawing purposes. So, but unfortunately, I ain't doing a lot of drawing on the iPhone.
Yeah.
It's really small
Now,
surface. to
if I'm
draw on.
playing draw something, then okay.
Yeah, but that's why I have.
Have
the
you
iPad.
seen His Highness with
I
Kenny
have not.
fucking Powers in it?
No.
All right. Well, I'm gonna give you a spoiler.
Oh,
alert.
you son of a! But it has Kenny fucking spoiled.
It does. Well, there's at one point in the movie a Minotaur dick
Yeah.
for some reason, right?
Why not?
Well, it turns out that Kenny fucking Powers, his brother, is the prince, right? And he's always like, well, anytime I kill a monster, I take a trophy. Well, he takes the cock as a trophy.
Wow.
You know? So Jeannie and I are playing draw something, and one of my words of choice is Minotaur. So I had to draw Minotaur of a big hanger.
I was so hoping that your word was trophy.
Oh, that would have been perfect.
And you were like, eh.
So, yeah,
Drawing a big veiny dick for it.
But she's sitting over here because if you played draw, you played charadium. It's kind of the same thing.
I know, yeah.
You know, you see the sketch being drawn out, and she's just like, "Is that a penis?"
You're like, no, it's a dick.
What? Because I added the horns last.
Well, of course.
Oh, good shit.
Fair enough.
Then, of course, how do you spell Minotaur? Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah. I don't know. So, I don't know. Yeah, we should probably...
Damn, almost a 2-hour episode.
Yeah, Seamus has given us the wrap it up sign.
Wrap it up.
Or he's
Your
drunk.
helicopters are coming in.
He might be about to helicopter.
We're going to get evac'd like the U.S. Embassy in Vietnam.
I was thinking like the dog's wang's going to be swinging around, and we don't want to be around for that.
Dude, it's an Irish pug. There's no way.
You're right. It just impregnates by punching.
Yes. And headbutting.
Yes. Gets drunk and then just starts
Yep,
violently
exactly.
attacking
Throwing
things.
potatoes and
Pregnant.
cabbage at things.
Damn it. I just almost went into a Russell Brand bit that I saw once.
Don't do that. No.
That one's kind of humorous.
No.
He's talking about his
Wait,
dick.
is it Russell Brand?
He talks about something, and then he was like, he just is like thrusting his crotch towards the audience, and he's like, pregnant.
Okay, that's kind of funny.
Yeah. Not as funny as the other stuff. But
Yes, it's no
Tracy Morgan.
Yeah, I don't know. I drew a complete blank on his name. I could see his dumb face in my head, but I couldn't picture his
You
name.
can picture him pulling his shirt up.
Exactly, his big old belly.
Yeah.
Everybody getting pregnant.
Well, now that we've made you pregnant, made you think about baby hands.
Dude, we impregnated people's ears and brains.
We did.
Yes.
We did. Hopefully no one gets abortions.
Yeah, these things happen.
And on that note,
Have a beer, you'll be fine.
happy birthday, Dad.
Fair enough.
It's 1 p.m. I'm waking up with thoughts of getting totally fucked up. It's how I feel, gotta be that way to impress the bids, and I just got pissed. So I text my mates and shit to me at Castle Park all over the street. You buy the smoke, so bring the drink. We can party. So we get a little drunk and we stumble into town, and we go into the ship and we all get around. But all the clothes, yeah, they had a different clothes, and then it's back outside to the wicked of a smoke. Stumble to the tunnels, you can hear for the music, and let's go for a lie in the sun, shooting perfect. Forget this man, I'll touch the last. See you instead of for starting jackets. Drink, have another round. Sip it all down in the center of the town. Chug, get a little wasted. Wanna see girls get drink, have another round. Sip it all down in the center of the town. Chug, get a little wasted. Wanna see girls get drop that chunk into my drink. Take it all down in one straight sip. Run to the toilet and throw up in the sink. Can't off the night in the motherfucking ship. Get fucked, get wasted. Don't stop the tastic. Sip it all up, you better not waste it. Moving on to the toilet, land it rock. We're partying hard and we're in for a shock. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4. The bodies hit the floor. The bodies hit the floor. 5 shot, 6 shot, 7 shot, 8. I can't walk and I can't see straight. What the fuck's the name of this place? What the fuck's happened to all my mates? Who the fuck's a bitch with a text in my face? Move it, bitch, get out of the way. Drink, have another round. Sip it all down in the center of the town. Chug, get a little wasted. Wanna see girls get drink, have another round. Sip it all down in the center of the town. Chug, get a little wasted. Wanna see girls get. Now I'm insane. Let's get the party box and my money so long I can actually count it. Drunk enough to dance with the sweat on my face. So I sit there, I look like a disgrace. Grinding with the ladies with a bottleneck at me. Whiskey in my veins, so I feel a bit crazy. What's this girl's name? Is it Emerald Kelly? 2 pints of hard right now. I slide in the second girl, starting to get bored. Now I got my hands stuffed and I'm sinking to the floor. Start to feel sickly from sipping all the whiskey. I'm gonna shut down tonight pretty quickly. All my mates passed out, turn to the side. All the pretty girlies, they boom, they grind on fight tonight. Because we're all alright. We'll do the same again tomorrow. Take care, good night. Drink, have another round. Sip it all down in the center of the town. Chug, get a little wasted. Wanna see